Oh man, I fucking love that song so much. So welcome back. It is a Tuesday today, and most likely last week that I'll stream for a little bit. But how are you doing, y'all? How you doing? Back at it again with more Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. This time a solo playthrough today because I need to catch up on doing story stuff. You know. Hey Cinnamon, hello, hello. Good to see you here. But yeah, today's just gonna be a solo session. Mostly my Discord member know that like I so way behind in the story mode that I need to start catching up. But this gives me a good excuse now. Now that I, thanks to the lovely help from Cinnamon and Jada and everybody else. Yeah, story mode is gonna be kind of fucking easy at this point. We are like packing with some good equipment already that I could probably go into like most of the low rank stuff really fast and get into the high rank stuff of story mode or village, because I don't know when village ends. I've never actually beaten it before, because again I played Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate like 10 years ago, so I don't know if I actually did beat the story. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try to focus on doing that for sure, and then worry about the multiplayer stuff later. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I think for the rest of this week I'm gonna try to do more Monster Hunter streams, and we'll just see how the week goes. This will be the last week I stream for November until I take a small break in Thanksgiving. I went too hard into 3U, honestly. I kind of burnt out on a tiny bit, so I'm glad you're doing a solo stream. Yeah, yeah, for sure. You take the time that you need, Cinnamon. I get it. Yeah, you did play a lot of 3U, but honestly, I don't blame you. I know I do that too at times. There are some games I just play way too much that I'm like, I gotta step back and do my own thing. And for sure, you do your own thing for sure. You play what you want to play and you enjoy what you want to enjoy. I think for sure I'm gonna stick to it solo, and then after that, I finished the entire story at 3U and most of the high rank. Ooh, yeah, because I really want to do that for sure. It's been like 2 weeks. I know you finished it so fast. I'm still taking my time on it, but life stuff. It's hard to keep up with so much stuff and so many stream scheduling. Ugh. Hopefully by soon enough, by next month, I can get back on top of stream scheduling and stuff like that much better, and not have too many distractions. But most likely next month will be a few weeks of me streaming, and then I'll probably take a good break until we start over next year, because we're already getting closer to the end of the year. We just got this month and then next month, and that's it. But yeah, let's actually start in the game. All right. You see, I have the power of being an unemployed loser who doesn't like spending time with nah, you're not. Nah, don't ever say that, Cinnamon. You're not a loser. Nah. Because I get you. Let me see. Also, there's no music. The music just fucking stopped. All right, let me just play. Well, no, actually, we got everything set up now. The game should just be set up. How do I do it again? Okay, hopefully you guys can hear it. The volume is a little loud. All right, there you go. Everything just set up. And we're good. I was about to say, make sure the audio works. Yeah, I always forget to check on that sort of it. I had to check like earlier today just to make sure everything was working. Hopefully everything's good. All right, everything should be good. It's been a bit since I've stepped back into this, so I'm gonna need a little bit. So let me just get set up. And let me put up what's the website called? The Kita Nico? That's the one. I forget what it's called. And let's see what we gotta finish doing and stuff like that. And we'll just have a normal session today. We'll just farm for stuff. We'll get items. We'll work on doing the story mode and all that other stuff. Just have a chill day. I also forgot to fucking pop out the Twitch window. God, it's only been like a few days and I always forget. I am a mess at times. Professional streamer. Remember that. It's always funny that I struggle with the same things I always do, and yet I am affiliated with Twitch, and yet I still am not 100% used to these streams. But I get better at it more and more. I try them. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot the last time we played this, we left off with Cha-Cha. We didn't do anything with him. Cha-Ha is a greedy hunter. Cha-Cha tried to put hurt on monster, but then Hunter Cha-Char steal. Cha-Cha thunder with Chop Chop. Cha-Cha tied tongue. Cha-Wa? You ask who Cha-Cha? Chaka-Laka Cha. You know no Cha-Cha? Your brain hurty? Yeah, it's so hard. He's proud wandering lone wolf. Cha-Champion of Great Shakalaka tribe. Me name Cha-Cha. Now Laka listen, Cha-Cha no laws. Me on a long walkie. Green freak who I love. It's Shakalaka village custom to grow from child to Laka adulthood. One must walkie to find own mass. So not better than the cat though. Yeah, I like the Palicos a bit more, but I fucking Cha-Cha and Kayamba in these games are like, they're so lovable because they're so stupid. I love them. Cha what? You ask why Cha-Cha walkie here in forest? Cha-duh. Seems Shaka clear. Cha-Cha lose weight as soon as B steps from Cha-Cha get to point. During legendary journey, me discovery Cha amazing gold mask. It make Cha-Cha I hope go ooga. Cha-Cha this close to grab, but then mask clip through fingers. Why? It's long sad tail. Make Cha-Cha very upset. So Cha-Cha make many masks here at village. Cha-Cha devise mask that put gold one to Shaka shame. Ooga. Cha-Cha hears until Shakalaka sends search party. Until makes lots of mass. End of story. Because you chase Cha-Cha, me demand compensation. You now Cha-Cha minion. Ooga. But me fair master Laka. When you need cheerily Laka Cha, come visit Chum Cha-Cha. This is way to Shakalaka. Should we invite him? I guess we'll invite him. We'll invite our little green freak. But yeah, again, since Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate was my first game in the whole series, yeah, this is where I got introduced to the whole partner mechanic of just like having little partners with you, which is weird because I did not get used to the what was it like? I did not get used to the whole like idea of having like another AI partner with you in Monster Hunter games, and this was the first time I got introduced to that, and it was definitely something for sure. What's part about the next multiplayer session we do though is that we're probably gonna do Goldbeard if the whole mostly too urgent person. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think for sure when it comes to multiplayer stuff, I think I want to see if I could like, again, because this is the first time we're trying it out, Cinnamon, so like I'm not used to streaming Monster Hunter games, but you know what, it is a good time to like finally get some experience on that and figure out like how I want to structure things. And most likely, if it comes to the online stuff, if I need to farm for anything specifically, I probably will do that off stream more often. I think that would help out a lot, which I could probably do during the Thanksgiving break, is like do some off stream sessions with the group here and there, just to like help out on the stream so that we don't have to actually like constantly gather stuff or do urgent quests all the time. We can actually focus on what we want to do individually. So yeah, I think that would, yeah, like that, yeah, that would help out a lot, because I know you've also helped out a lot, but I could get that, like, yeah, it's a bit tiring to like carry for everyone, so I totally understand. Make me not be so far ahead. Yeah, I do appreciate it though. I do appreciate you taking your time out of your day to like help out though. It is very kind of you to do that, and it definitely made it really fun to actually like for you and for you and Jada to help out a lot. And now I'm just gonna try my best to just pick up my weight and like just kind of go solo for a bit, which I've done before already, so it's probably not gonna be as bad as I've done. But yeah, like again, this is the whole big reason why I like doing Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Like I've been wanting to do this for so long because I love this game. I actually want to try to actually beat it, the story mode on my own, and then soon enough do the multiplayer session and get to Dire Morales, because that is our goal. That is the goal that I'm going to keep mentioning, is that it's to finish the main story mode to get to Cedius, and then after that Dire Morales would be the next goal, and then after that's it. We're done. After 3U stuff is done, how would you feel like doing for you or Frontier even off stream? I honestly, I might if we get to another goal, because Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate was my goal for getting to 100 followers. If we can somehow hit a goal of 200, if that's possible, I don't know. I don't know if I want to make it another goal thing, because at the end of the day, I could just always just play the game as is. But I think it'd be fun to maybe see if we can do a goal challenge of that, where like if we get to that point of like 200 followers, then I'll do all of For You. Because I've actually also never beat that game. I actually played it, but never beaten it because I lost my old save files, sadly. And I never got to beat it afterwards, which really sucks. I never got to experience the full stories. I never got to experience Gokmazios. It is very unfortunate. And I would love to honestly do that. I honestly do just want to play more Monster Hunter with you, just in general. Yeah, for sure. Like, if you just want to play Monster Hunter in general with me, I can always make time for it, for sure. I'll just have to see if, like, I'm not too busy, but mostly during this break, I'm probably going to be off, just relaxing a bit, so I would not mind doing some off-stream stuff. Like, we don't have to focus on getting to the next rank or whatever. We could just do, like, some farming or getting some specific weapons or builds. Like, I am fine with that. Okay. Let me bring up the list because I forgot. I don't have the list on me right now. Double Cross. See, I would love to try, do you mean like on 3DS? Like Double Cross on 3DS? Because I've never actually emulated that before. But if you mean like GU, I could probably play GU, but I don't have the Switch Online on me right now. I would have to redo that again because I forgot that went off recently. Also, what quest do I gotta do? 3DS Double Cross? Okay, then yeah, I actually do have that. Funny enough, I said of it, I actually do have 3DS Double Cross, so I would not mind actually setting up for that. And that's a game that I wouldn't really care about like streaming at the moment. In the future, I do want to. I want to do like a Palico only session of those streams, but that's gonna be like in the future. I don't even fucking own GU on Switch, but my Switch broke. Yeah, no, I totally understand. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying out the 3DS version because, surprisingly enough, the 3DS version has its own DLC, or not DLC, but like its own content that wasn't added into the other version of GU. Okay, let's start with Corpeko. I'm bringing a fire weapon to this quest, but oh wait, do I have good items? No, we set. Okay, we set. Alright, we are good to go. We're just gonna start off by doing some basic quests. I mean, after the online stuff, this is probably gonna be a fucking cakewalk. Honestly. The other option are PSP tile or those. I think you wanna do those. Mayhaps one day, because it's not ever. When it comes to a specific game, it's never going to be a no. It's just going to be one day. Maybe one day I'll get to it, or maybe one day I'll try it out. I wouldn't mind, like, trying it out once, just to, like, get a feel for it, and think about maybe one day doing, like, a potential stream series of it, because, again, I love Monster Hunter a lot. And it's been so long since I've gotten back into a Monster Hunter game. I know Wilds is out and all, and I love Wilds. But, you know, I feel really nostalgic going back to these old games. Much better. They're my bread and butter. This is where I started from, and it's fun to just go back and have a good time and really remember like all the old school stuff that these games were all about. PSP titles are probably the best bet though. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I've never tried. I know I tried like one or two of the PSP titles, but I would love to actually give them more of a chance, like actually go through them with someone. And I know Liquid has tried I think it was Portable Third. I think I might have tried Portable Third with him, or no, I don't think we ever got to actually. I couldn't get it running for myself, but it'd be nice to try that game out and all the other ones, because they also have their own exclusive content, you know, despite some of them being ports or whatever. They also have their own content that's very unique to them. I adore Portable Third so much. Yeah, I hear a lot of people say that. I've never actually tried. I would love to try it out one day. I will just have to see when I get to that point of doing that. So I'm trying to figure out where the fuck to go. It's been a bit. Fucking crime that Amatsu, T-Kirks, and Akatora and Kolos are in Drew. Yeah. It makes sense too. I think it's because of the fact that like Drew focused more on the water stuff, so they at least wanted to add more water-based monsters and then also some land monsters and other stuff here and there, but it is definitely a bit of a shame, honestly. But at the same time, it's like 3U isn't totally bad. It has its own unique monsters and stuff to it. But yeah, I feel like maybe Portable Third does have a better, maybe a bit of a better lineup. I don't know. I haven't played it fully, so I wouldn't know. But one day I'll try it out for sure. Also, like, I love how we're getting introduction to Corpeko, and we already fought this fucking dude. So, this is gonna be this is gonna be interesting. I probably should have drank the cold potion. Or cool potion. Do I have one of those? No, I do not. Oh, no, I do. Okay. I like Drew, but if they went for Portable third G instead of, I think I 11, yeah. It would have been cool to see something like that, but I guess they wanted to go more with 3U. Plus, I kind of see why, because, you know, Nintendo, I think if I remember right, Nintendo just had a better deal with Capcom, if I'm remembering right, compared to PlayStation, which honestly, that's bad on PlayStation part. Like that was really fucking stupid of them to just be like, no, we're good. Because I guess whatever it was that happened, I don't remember fully, but I know PlayStation was a bit to blame with the fact that Capcom was just like, no, we're good. We're not making another game on your console. We'll do it on Nintendo's. They have a better deal, which is why Try kind of exists. And you know, honestly, it was a good thing, but yeah, that really is unfortunate that Portable Third didn't get another G expansion or its own thing. Oh god. I think the main thing is because I don't care for underwater. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. There's some people don't enjoy it, and that's absolutely fine. That is your own opinion. And if you don't enjoy it as much, you enjoy more of the you know, what Portable Third has to offer. That's understandable. It is a bit of a shame that Portable Third didn't get its own expansion, like I said. I do like that 3U got its own expansion, and it did focus more later on like more land monsters than underwater fights, because there's still some underwater fights they added, but there's not too many after we get to like G-rank stuff, besides Dire Morales, which is like the big final boss, but we won't get there until a certain point. Also, Great Joggy, you okay, man? You kind of just stuck. Alright. That was kind of weird. The AI was freaking out a bit. Yeah, this is like way easy compared to how it was like not that long ago when I was fighting Corpeko with like low rank gear. This is gonna be way easier. It's funny that this monster or Corpeko used to be like a roadblock for some people. This and Baroff. Corpeko wasn't as bad for me, but Baroff was the one that was like, yeah, he's a bit of a roadblock back in the old version of Try. But he's not too bad. It's just one of those things where once you understand how a monster movement is and when to strike and when to attack, that it's not too bad. Oh fuck. Great Jog. Oh god, Great Joggy's still here. He has not fucked off. I mean, I don't mind it. I love Great Joggy, but can you like go away for a little bit? Leave me alone. Fuck you. Corpeko should return the what? Yeah. I feel that the most, honestly. That is the one thing that I 100% agree that Corpeko would be nice to see return. It's not like they're opposed to it. I mean, technically, what was it, in Monster Hunter Rise? They brought back the Palico with the Corpeko hat that was supposed to represent the online mode, which was really nice. I really like that little detail or reference to the little Palico, or the, what was it, Courier Palico, I think that's what they call him. But yeah, it is still sad that we haven't seen Corpeco come back ever since. It'd be nice. It'd be nice to see more bird wyverns. It'd be nice to see the armor come back. Plus, I love having a fucking tomahawk as a fucking sword and shield weapon. Like, that is really cool. I love it so much. I know there's some like other monsters too I would love to see come back. I know Lagiacrus was the biggest one, but that already happened. Lagiacrus finally came back, and that was cool. That was really awesome that we finally got him back after like years of fans wanting that. And I know I was one of those fans too that really wanted Lagiacrus or Lagiacrus or whatever. Oh god. Retcon Crimson Corpeco into being native to the Windward Plains and use Ferrolite in the wings. Oh, that would be cool, actually. It would also be nice to see a unique version of Corpeco. Like its own subspecies in the game. Though I feel like they're gonna probably save that till G rank. It feels like a lot of like subspecies and like Elder Dragon stuff might be saved until like the possible G rank expansion for Wilds. Which honestly, I don't mind. I don't mind them doing more like a few extra monsters. As long as they add some new ones too to the game, it'd be nice to see. Make it mimic the wind chime sounds that Raydal makes. Oh, that would be so fucked. That would be nice though. Like that would also scare people because they'll think like, oh fuck, is that Raydal? I was like, no, it's just Corpeco mimicking him. Oh, you know what? That actually, okay. You know what? That actually is a cool idea. Cinnamon. Now I'm thinking about it, like make Corpeco a monster that could just mimic the sounds of others, and so you think you're like, what the fuck is that noise? That's Raydal, right? And it's like, nope, it's just Corpeco. It's just him fucking with you, like just making you think. It's kind of crazy with how much Dose is in Wilds, but Kushala is nowhere to be seen. Oh yeah, that's true. Raydal and Pekka. Hey J-Dub. No, we're just Cinnamon was just mentioning the idea of like if Corpeco ever got added to Wilds, it'd be cool if like Corpeco mimicked Raydal. So like you would just get confused, like what the fuck is that actually Raydal? But no, it's actually just Corpeco fucking with you or whatever. Like just make the monster even more like annoying and like trolly. Something I would love to see, honestly, is them bring back like trolling monsters here and there, kind of like how we have the, what was it? What monster was it again? Oh god, was it Gypceros, the one that pretends to be dead? No, I don't want to leave you behind. I like how he says, what did these? I just noticed something when you leave it behind. Chacha feels frisky today. Chacha, you want Chacha stay in village? Hold down fort. Ah, wise decision. I fucking love him, dude. Okay, so what's the village request this time around? Velvety hide. Okay. Summons a flock of cuckoos or pack of Deshoguma. Yeah, see that can actually work. Just make a Corpeco a monster that like fucks with you mentally. Like you go into a fight and you're like, oh, this is gonna be easy, and then it just calls random monsters to the area, or just starts mimicking other monsters, and then like you can actually just summon monsters outside of the map. That would be fucking great. If they brought back Corpeco, they kind of have to. Yes, they have to bring back. They have to bring back Devil Joe. Honestly, like I can honestly see that. Oh, what's the other key quest we got to do? Leading the charge. Oh, that's okay. So just a bear off, and then is it really just that bear off and Royal Loot Drop? Really? Huh? It's not that much. Okay. Which one's the bear off one? Okay, we'll do Royal Loot Drop. I fucking love Royal Loot Drop. Did I stock any items? We should be good. Yeah, it's just a low rank monster. I do need to start carrying less items with me because I do need to see if I could like start getting some materials and stuff, because that's what I'm going to try to focus on this week, is slowly finishing up the single player, or at least trying to get to the end of the low rank stuff and then slowly into high rank stuff, and then also just start like farming items and stuff like that, which I know farming and grinding in Monster Hunter can be a bit boring, but I feel like it fits more with a stream series for sure than like a let's play series. In a let's play series I probably would like skip that, but I don't do let's plays, I stream. But mayhaps one day I will do let's play stuff one day if people are still into that. I know I am. I still love let's play stuff. They're so tied together in 3rd gen that if Corpeco comes back, they would have to bring back Joe. Yeah, they really have to bring him back. They really just should do that. They should just bring back the fucking mushroom mission from the from Monster Hunter 3. Okay, yeah, Ludroth. We're fighting Ludroth next, so I think he should be in 7? Oh, no, he wouldn't be in 7, right? Wouldn't it be... Oh, no, okay, yeah, no. Be dumb. It's this way. This way, and we go to 4. I hope they bring Peko into Master and show him off in the trailer, but Joe is just, who is secretly black. They really need to start doing that. They need to start hiding in monsters that we don't know that are in the game, and then when the game releases, we're just like, oh shit, Devil Joe's just back. One day, we shall edit the streams down into 40-minute videos. I mean, you say that, Cinnamon, but that's literally the idea I had with one of my channels, because I have like, you know, 3 different YouTube channels. One focus on art, one focus on streams, and then I have one that's was originally supposed to just be highlights, but I have not worked on it in a while. But I have updated it. I have I've started to like maybe consider like doing highlighted videos of some streams that I really like, and because originally I wanted to do it for every stream, but it sadly is not possible to do that, because that would take a lot of time and that would take away from the art stuff and the streams that I do. So I really am considering just doing videos that I personally enjoyed, and you know, just working on the small stuff here and there. Because I won't lie, it'd be nice to have people to actually help me out with that, but that would most likely be, you know, volunteering stuff, because I don't have money. Sadly, I am not made of money, and I don't have a lot of money. So a lot of it just has to be by myself, and that's fine. I don't mind. I've always loved doing my own thing, and I don't mind for usual help here and there, but I think for now I will work on doing solo stuff, and hopefully next year I could start doing highlighted videos, because I've been wanting to. I've literally had a few streams that I've saved like the full VODs of, that I'm like, eventually we'll get to this. Eventually I will start working on it, but we'll see. Hey, maybe it could happen during the break. That's what I'm thinking of, is like maybe those video ideas can happen during, like, you know, Thanksgiving break, or maybe whatever. I was gonna try editing one of the streams down to highlight, but that's such a massive... Yeah, it really is. Like, trust me, like, I guess you understand it too, so I mean, like, it's a lot, because it's a lot to figure out, like, how much can I take down to make it exactly like the best moments, and it's kind of hard. Even I was struggling at times to figure out what were the best moments or whatever. Even clips too, because in my mind, if there's a really good moment I feel like, you know, I don't know, like if there's one really good stream, I feel like every moment can have its own like clippable moments, but I have to restrict myself that, like, hey, you know, I'm only gonna do a few of these, because I cannot spend so long doing clips, and I have not done clips in a bit. I wish I could get back to it, but it's so hard to try to do everything by yourself. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm still having fun doing my own things, and eventually I'll get back to it. Oh wait, I have poison knives. I could probably start using those to like reduce its health. I am like sucking right now. But that's because me talking a lot. Hell yeah. You did remind me, Cinnamon, I still need to get into playing Monster Hunter Stories one day. I literally bought like a Japanese copy of Monster Hunter Stories 1 that has like the ability to like play the whole game in English, and I have not fucking played it at all. I literally bought it, was like, cool, I now own a Japanese copy, and then I put it on the shelf and never touched it right after. I really need to get into that series, especially with 3 coming out soon, but it's going to take a while. Yeah, I probably could, yeah, I probably could just buy the PC version too. I think that will work too. I mean, I already have the PC version of Stories 2, even though I originally played it on Switch, but I think for sure, one of these days I want to do Monster Hunter Story stream. I mentioned it, I think I've mentioned it in the past that I've been wanting to do Monster Hunter Stories streams one day, but big RPG game, you know, me scared of big RPG games, but I guess technically I am playing an RPG game right now, so we'll just see how good I get used to playing massive RPG games and how I can structure them, because, you know, it's a learning experience for sure. I gotten very used to playing short games, so playing a long one and seeing how long I can stream it, it's very different. Can you stop fucking rolling? PC version has Glavenus and Elder Dragons? Oh, does it? I did not know that. That fucking cat's been trying to hit me and it just died. Oh, come on. Man, I think I forget who it was that I saw on Blue Sky who recently did like a Monster Hunter Stories 2 playthrough. Fuck, I wish I knew their name right now because it's kind of blanking on me, but I know I've been reposting their videos, and sometimes I catch a few of their video stuff, and man, the fact that they've been going on for like 70 parts at this point, or I think more now, just tells me that, like, oh yeah, this game's going to be long. Stories is going to be a long game to get into, but I would not mind. I love Monster Hunter. I would not mind giving it a chance and trying out more of the RPG like side of Monster Hunter. I mean, technically I'm going to be doing that with Pokemon and like other monster taming games here and there next year, because I have some big plans for stuff I want to stream, and it's going to be interesting to see how many games I end up streaming and what I end up trying out next year. Like, I already have like a mental idea of what I'm gonna do, but I also need to start writing down, like, I forget to do that. I forget to write down a list of what I'm actually gonna do and what months I'm gonna try out things here and there. I'll tell you one day though, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate is still gonna keep going until we eventually get to like the end game stuff. So that won't be going away, Stu. 3 Ultimate will still be here. It will just be one of those games that I cycle in and out at times. Because I'll probably be playing it in December too, actually. I'll probably still be playing this during December, like, slowly. And if there's a big month where I'm like, hey, I'm gonna have to take a break to play something else, or focus on another playthrough or something, then I'll do that, and then I'll come back to it when I have the chance. So kind of like Monster Hunter Wilds, really. Which I've already done into that game a lot, so it's just how it be. So I do love Monster Hunter Wilds. It's just really hard to keep up with all the new updates that come out. And plus, I am still new to content creating, so I am not used to just, you know, playing new games 24/7 and then being like, holy shit, I gotta do that. Yeah, GOG is, yeah. GOG is next month. GOG Masters is next month for sure, and I don't know if I'm super prepared for it. But it's whatever. I'll figure it out. I know for sure people like J-Dup and Shocker and anyone else who's joined in for those will probably be like really fucking ready, but I am someone who is not ready for something like that. But fuck it. We ball. We just figure out how it goes. It's funny too because that comes out like I think 6 days. Yeah, 6 days after my birthday. Which a lot of stuff's coming out around my birthday, which is really weird. Like either around that day or like that week or like afterwards or before. Like I know what was it, like the FNAF movie's coming out on the 5th, if I'm remembering right. What else? The GOG Masio update for Monster Hunter is on the 16th. There was some more stuff. I know technically the Game Awards are in the 11th, so the next day after my birthday, but yeah, I don't care. A lot of the games I didn't even play this year, so a lot of it is just like, I don't care. I mean, I'm happy for some of the stuff they announced, like, oh, cool, you know, a lot of these games are getting representation. That's really awesome, but I didn't play half of these games, so I don't really care. But I hope certain games win here and there. I hope people are excited in the end of the day. That's all I can really say. I'm definitely still gonna watch it though, because of like there could be a potential game release or something that I might be excited to see, and also just to shit on the fact that like, yeah, GOG is a day after my birthday and I'm mad because I won't be able to play it most likely. Yeah, true. I mean, hey, the good thing though, Cinnamon, is that I know you and me mentioned the fact about getting that Steam machine thing, which, man, I hope so. Like, I hope that Steam machine ends up being like a good deal, because it seems like so far with all the stuff coming out about it, it's probably gonna be around like I think 500 or 600. Yeah, that's the unfortunate part. And then it's like I thought it was gonna be this year, but I realized that like they said in the video like no, it's next year, and it's like man, I would love to see that, but it is what it is. We'll see. I guess I guess for now I'm just gonna wait for it. That is true, Jada. The year is getting close to ending soon, which means that I have some stuff that I for sure I'm gonna start planning out right after. Because that is the one unfortunate thing when it comes to this part of the year, or like this 4th cycle of the year, is the fact that like not a lot of time to do stuff, you know. But I'm just gonna try my best to just be chill this month and next, and then just kind of do my own thing and then see what happens. But yeah, I am very excited for next year for sure. I really want to see if I can get a hold of that Steam Deck or a Steam machine, because if I could just get one of those things, it would be so good. It would be so nice to just stream in one of those and just not worry about my performance issues anymore. Or at least for some games. There's always going to be performance issues for some specific games, but at least the ones that I know I want to play more. Like I know Sonic Racing was one of them. I literally had to borrow my brother's Steam Deck just to play that, which is why I haven't played it as much. But I could play it on my PC, but I had to like I had to just like borrow it from him to actually stream it properly. But you know, it is what it is. Whatever ends up working for the end of the day is completely fine. I know, right? Every bot fucking killed that bot super fast. It's like nothing. Thank God I installed this bot. I know they immediately tried commenting, and Seribot just fucking took him to the back and just shot him with a shotgun. It's like, there you go. He won't be bothering us, whoever that was. Also, they are selling bot views. Gross. Yeah, that stuff is disgusting. Yeah, the idea of like people just buying their own viewers is like, ugh, disgusting to me. Because it's like, come on, man. I know it's hard to get views on Twitch and other places, but like, to just fake your way is kind of gross. You know, I guess some of the big streamers do it, but I am someone who does not care for that. I'm like, I'm just fine streaming to a few viewers. That is completely fine, as long as they're fucking real, you know. So he bought his place on a rooftop watching over the stream about tries to advertise bullshit, and you just hear a 50 cal ring out. Yeah, that's exactly right, Jada. How do views matter if they're all fake? Like, I'd rather have actual people who give a shit, you know, or who just want to like enjoy the stream or just join in. Even the people who lurk, because I know there's lurkers out there. Trust me, I know. My view numbers might be small, but after the streams, my view numbers are actually like decent. Like sometimes they're like 15 to 20. So I know people are lurking on my videos, but that's totally fine. I completely understand. You know, I'm not gonna judge, you know, people who just want to sit and watch and just like not comment, like not chat or whatever. It's like it's totally understandable. Also, I forgot to remove items. Well, that is unfortunate, but that's fine. We don't need much. We could just start getting rid of stuff that I don't need. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, in the end of the day, if you're just enjoying the streams that I do and just, you know, just enjoy it in general, and you know, if you want to chat, you know, it's again, in the end of the day, it's up to the viewers if they actually want to chat or not. And sometimes I get it. I'm just happy that they spend their time to just, you know, watch me be stupid and silly on streams. I do it for your guys' enjoyment, but also mine. You know, because at the end of the day, if I'm not enjoying it, then I wouldn't be doing this. But no, I enjoy it. Even despite small stuff like, what was it? Like, I was recently mentioning the Monkey Ball 2 stream. Wow, to my Discord members, and God, when I talk about a stream where I really wanted this just fucking like end it, I was just like, I'm done. That fucking stream was like, oh my God, 5 hours, and I'm so out of it. Which is nothing compared to fucking Voices of the Void. Voices of the Void was like the one stream where like I actually did not mind doing 5 hours, but Monkey Ball, ah, oh, fuck me, man. No, there's Baroff. We're gonna beat the shit out of him. It's gonna be interesting to see how I handle this in single player, because I've mostly been doing the multiplayer stuff at this point, but we'll see how it goes. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh God, these stupid Banabras. Ooh, God. Trying to remember if he's weak to fire. It's been a bit to figure out what the elemental weakness for some of these monsters are, but that's fine. Raw damage should do most of the work. Because honestly, I am not a big expert when it comes to like maximizing every little thing. I just do the bare minimum. Like, hey, if I could just hit the monster really fucking hard, have some good skills to help out, I am totally fine with that. I ain't gonna spend a fucking, you know, a fucking week just being like, finally, my perfect set that took me a whole week to figure out to make. Unless I'm really doing that for endgame stuff, because that's what I say for endgame stuff, and the like for most Monster Hunter games. I know I did that with Generations Ultimate, because my Switch save from years ago for that game, like, oh my God, I made the most broken set with Greatsword, and it's so fucking good, and like, it makes me sad because it's like Valor style Greatsword. It's like so good. And we'll never have it back. They'll never give it back to us. It's only in that game that they have it. Barrel is weak to water when mudded and fire without mud. Okay, that would make sense, yeah. I know. Monster Hunter Generations is one of those games that, like, I love all the cool additions and stuff, and I know there were some people who weren't big into it or weren't a fan of it, but to those I say, fuck you. I actually did enjoy a lot of what GU had to offer. I actually loved trying all the styles, even if some were pretty like, eh. They were still fun to have, and it was always fun to do like to try them all out. I mean, one of my favorite things that I really want to do one of these days, if I ever try out Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate as a fun little challenge, and maybe I'll do this with the Discord, is weapon roulette. I don't know if you guys ever tried doing like weapon roulettes in Monster Hunter. Me and my brother, when we played a lot of Monster Hunter Generation Ultimate, we loved doing weapon roulettes where we would just use one of those like wheel pickers to just like randomly pick a weapon and a style to go with it, and then just try to use it. And it was like one of those things where it sucked for most weapons, but for some of them it was very funny to just be like, okay, like this is kind of interesting actually. You hate half the weapon I don't know, half the weapon rosters weren't that bad. There were some that I found in particular that I ended up really liking a lot. Like I know Bow and Alchemy was something that I kind of liked a little bit, honestly. Despite it being kind of like very basic, it's like, it's not that bad. There were a few that were just like not good, but in specific situations, they were pretty alright. But that was like the most fun I had with that game because, you know, GU just has so much content. Like so much content that you could, in the end of the day, you can just have fun with any options. Like of course you don't have to do what I did where I did weapon roulettes. That was just a stupid thing that me and my brother did that we ended up actually liking a lot. No, yeah, you do use it. I mean, like, if you're not interested, you're just flat out not interested. It's completely fine. But I know for sure I would love to just bring some people who are interested just to see the madness, you know, like just to get them out of their shell of like, let's try a different weapon and just see if you guys can actually manage with that weapon or if you're gonna just die in general. Also, I think Baroff went to the other area. I don't think he went here. Because boy, there's some weapon combinations in that game that are like really good, decent, and then there are just some that are just like, what the fuck is this? yeah, like the aerial guns. Like the aerial guns feel weird to use, but that's the challenge of it. You know, just go with whichever you get. Like you and your partner are using randomized weapons, and you just gotta survive and figure out how to use it. It honestly kind of feels a bit like how do I say it? It kind of feels like the old school Monster Hunter, like when the first time you start playing a Monster Hunter game and you don't know the movesets and you're still figuring it out. Kind of feels like that. It kind of feels a little bit like, okay, how the fuck do I use this style and use this weapon when it's all like randomized and like I don't know how to use it. No, Pelago. Okay, it didn't hit me with the bomb. We're good. Also, hey, Darkbug. Good to see you. But no, I for sure want to try doing a weapon roulette in Monster Hunter Generations. Because God, the idea of just doing that and bringing people along to just be like, all right, let's all try different weapons and different styles and just see who can actually survive with this set. Because God, it's just so dumb. Oh God, I gotta spin around. There we go. Runs at you with a giant. I know the Palicos are just so. They just fucking bring out all the fucking ammunition out of nowhere and like bombs. Did I cut the tail of Bear off and didn't even? Oh, I forgot the carpet, didn't I? Oh well, that's fine. It's low rank. We already beat like a bunch of low ranks. Oh, aerial. Yeah, aerial. Instant glaive. Right. Yeah, that was actually not that bad. I've used it a little bit in that game, and I actually kind of enjoyed it a lot. It is a little interesting to get used to, though. But when you master aerial insect glaive, it is very unique and fun. Baguette stick, yeah. It's fun. You know, it's funny, J-Dub. You say that, and like I know it's a joke in the community that a lot of French people love using the insect glaive, but I've actually made friends with like a French player who straight up is literally just an instant glaive player, and it's like I even asked him like, is it true that a lot of French players love this weapon? And he's like, yeah. I don't know why, it's It's one of their most popular weapons, and it's the funniest thing. Of course, not all French players, but like when I asked him, he's like, yeah, most of them are just fans of the instant glaive. It's their favorite weapons, and it's like, really? There we go. This is gonna be like not too hard. Again, now that we have like high rank stuff, yeah. Oh my god, Cinnamon. It's gonna be, oh yeah, it's good, yeah, for sure. I get you, I get you. Using longsword in the old school games really sucked, especially in multiplayer. I've been there before. I used to be a longsword user in this game, and then my siblings got really mad at me for using longsword. That I'm like, all right, fine, I'll use a better weapon, fine. You know what's funny? It's reminded me of a story. And it's this area too that it happened. My brother got so mad with me with fucking longsword because I kept tripping everyone that he genuinely yelled at me. It was just like, use a different fucking weapon, you idiot. You're tripping us all. It's like, fine, I'll use a different one. And then he told me to use greatsword. I hated greatsword for a bit. Realized, wait, greatsword's actually kind of fun once you get the idea of it. And then yeah, it's history. So yeah, when I first started Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, I was originally a longsword player, and now I'm not anymore because I got bitched at, and ever since then I went to greatsword instead and fell in love with it even more. I'm going out of my way to trip all of you. How dare you? No, it's gonna be funny for sure though. I just, it's gonna suck for sure doing more multiplayer sessions, because that's the only unfortunate part with these old school games, is that we're gonna keep tripping each other up and knocking each other and we can't do anything about it until the next game where we can, like, what was it, I think it was the jewels that, like, I forget what the skill's called, but the whole trip master thing or whatever it's called, where you can't trip from other people's weapons or whatever. I don't know if 4U introduced that or GU, but I know in the later games they had that. Yeah, Shaka's over. That's the one. You can do something about it. Fuck you, Jaded. No, you're right though. Yeah, positioning is the key to old Monster Hunter games. Which honestly, I kind of miss. I kind of miss the old school mentality of just positioning yourself in the right spots and, like, you know, working together as a team instead of the new game where I don't know. I feel like that's something that's been lost with the new Monster Hunter games is teamwork. Like, you can all just work together for sure, but you don't have to worry about, like, oh, the hammer is gonna hit me by accident or this or that. Like, especially in Wild, it's kind of not there as much. But old school game is like, you can hit your partners by accident, so you really gotta work on, like, knowing, like, fuck, I don't want to hit my partner, so I better move away from him if I'm doing a certain move. shut the fuck up. You can learn to just not want to attack while me, the most important member of the party, the longsword user, attacks. It's so fucking funny because it's so true. So many longsword players are like that. Like, we get it, you love anime, but please let us have a turn on the monster too, man. I feel like that's even more apparent with the recent Monster Hunter games, or the modern Monster Hunter games, is a lot of people go very anime with the longsword, but I don't blame them. That's kind of the literal point of the longsword, is to be very anime-like with the attacks and movements, and it's very funny. I haven't watched an anime in my life besides Pokemon and like 3 episodes of Dragon Ball. No, I've for sure had my fair share of animes. I don't go out of my way to watch a lot of animes, because there's just some that I don't watch as much. If I'm watching an animes or a specific anime, I'm usually watching it with family, like mostly my sister, because me and my sister will sometimes sit down together to just watch some animes here and there. And there's been a few here and there. I know I watched most of Dragon Ball. I've actually recently just watched Pokemon. with my sister right today. And there's some other ones here and there, but I know for sure the most I've watched of one anime was probably Dragon Ball, and mostly because of the main reason of Mexican. Being Mexican and growing up, you know, going to Mexico and all that stuff, like you find out that your cousins are like really into Dragon Ball, and that's the only thing they watch over there, and it's so fucking true. And I get it, you know, it's a really good anime over there, and it's really cool and all. And I am someone who's like, I kind of fallen out of Dragon Ball stuff, but I still like, it's still a series I still truly respect and understand, you know. And it's funny that of course being Mexican, it's like your culture really, like, I don't know, my culture really loves that shit, because all of my Mexican family at least know about Dragon Ball or have watched it. Goku is peak Mexican media. he really is. He really fucking is. It really honestly is true that they love Dragon Ball a lot over there, because I've been there actually, and it's funny when it happens all the time when people mention that. Like, yeah, I you know, being Mexican myself, I can agree that, like, yeah, a lot of Mexicans love Dragon Ball. So much so that they I know a lot of restaurants and stuff over there, and like places that I used to go to eat were literally themed after anime stuff, and and even like some weird cartoon ones, which is funny because I haven't been there in forever, but I do remember stuff like there used to be a place that was just called like Little Boyo, and it literally just had the fucking image of Chicken Little from that like one animated movie of Chicken Little. Like, it's just him in the poster, and I'm like, that's just fucking Chicken Little. But the place is just called like Chiquito Pollo or whatever, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's a good chicken place though, you know, so like I don't care. It's like, I don't care if they're infringing on like some weird copyright thing, you know. They make good fucking chicken actually. The place I really want to go to though is Goku's Tacos, which is a real place. Well, not anime, but I mentioned cartoon, so it's a cartoon or a cartoon movie. But again, Mexico really loves their media over there. They love a lot of cartoons and anime and like other stuff here and there. But fuck, one of these days I want to go to Goku's Taco. It's so stupid, but it's one of the things I want to go to, because it's like, God, I hope it's actually real, like, because I've seen images of it and it's funny, but I don't know which part of Mexico has it, and I really want to find out. Mayhaps one day, whenever I actually visit. Goku retired, learned Spanish, and opened a taco shop. Honestly, a good way to live. At least he gets to serve the people some good ass tacos. Wait, is he even in this area? I don't even think he's in this area. It's still so nice having another partner with me. Specifically Chacha. Oh my god, what was that? Was that the hydrate option? Yeah, that's the hydrate option. Oh, you did the hydrate option in the water too, Leafy. Good call. Good call. You know what? I do need a little bit of water. Do I have a water bottle I haven't opened? Okay, yeah, this one. Ah. Just open your mouth. Oh, don't say that. Ah, that's gross. Delicious swamp water. I've tasted dirty water at one point in my life, and it's not fun when you accidentally do that. It's like, God, it sucks. Definitely doesn't have the Thousand of Parasite. Tastes like Royal Lutraf. Also, where the fuck is this monster? I don't know where Gobel usually is. It's at, I think it might be in the next area. Oh my god. Is it in 6? Yeah, it's in 6. Okay, that's why I didn't see it. Oh my god. Tastes like a Ludroth's pits, swamp scum, and pure salt all at the same time. Just disgusting swamp-filled water. That is the worst though, because that is something I do remember from a trip again to Mexico. Again, was accidentally swimming in the dirty water and accidentally getting some of it in my mouth, and it's like, God, this is horrible. I hate my life. That or the sink water. I find out a lot of people over there do not mind drinking sink water, and it's yeah, don't do that. Don't actually drink sink water. That is not a good thing. I know my cousins over there are used to it. They're used to drinking sink water or water that's been like a little dirtied or like not meant for drinking, and they're used to it because they grew up doing that. You know? I get it, you know, it's available. They're just used to that, but man, I don't ever drink sink water. For the love of God. Unfiltered sink water is disgusting, and that shit can actually make you fucking sick. The fuck is it in the water in Mexico? Honestly, you should see how Michigan is. And Jado can probably back me up on this, but Michigan's water is probably way worse. That shit can burn for some reason. I've had a past experience of going to Michigan to visit family, and the water over there is like, man, it is pretty bad when I was hearing about it. So maybe it could be like one of those like, yeah, Flint, yeah, I think it was. I think I did visit Flint, Michigan, and oh god, it's way worse over there, trust me. In Mexico, it makes sense because, you know, they probably don't have good like plumbing and stuff over there. I think it's decent, but it's like, yeah, you know, sometimes they just don't have clean water available over there, which I've seen before. Oh god. Oh, I don't mean the what I mean, Jade Up, is the water that's like in the plumbing system and everything like that. Because my cousins talked about it. I didn't dream that up. My cousins talked about it, and we tried it out. You know, we actually took a shower in it, and we drank it, and it's like, oh god, this shit's horrible. Like, why? They're just kind of used to it, but at the same time, it's like, oh god, like, nah, we're good. I'd rather just not stay in Michigan. You guys do have great ice cream, though. I'll give it that. You guys have a lot of dairy products over there, which is really nice. Getting a scoop of ice cream is like getting 3 scoops for some fucking reason. And it was like one of the ice cream places that I was like, holy shit, I love this place. I wish we could come here more, but you know, Michigan has its issues, specifically Flint, Michigan. It depends. Yeah, it really just depends place to place, especially with Texas and like Mexico. Because the part of Mexico that some of my families grew up at, it's not totally, it's not super bad, but it does have its issues here and there. But it's just one of those things I'm kind of used to, because it's a little ghetto-ish, but it's just how it is. It's just how it be. Ah, root beer flood would sound actually good right now. I think the last time I had root beer float was actually during a Monster Hunter Wild stream, actually. It was just a random thing, and my sister just came up to me and was like, "You want root beer float?" I'm like, "All right." It's like, I ain't gonna question it. I'm just gonna accept it and drink it, even if it was like way too much. Because she gave me a whole fucking big ass glass of it, and I'm like, I really shouldn't drink this after late hours, but it's a weekend, so fuck it. All right. I can eat that shit in 2 days back. Oh yeah, good luck, Leafy, by the way. Because you're going tomorrow, right? Yeah. So you take care for sure, man. You go back up for sure, and like hopefully your trip as well. Because traveling for a few days is it takes a bit for sure. I'm a fat fuck when it comes to ice cream. No, yeah, no, yeah. You're not the only ones in it. I know my fucking dad is big into ice cream. That guy can just anytime he finishes a meal or whatever, the one thing he always likes to say afterwards is like, "Let's go get ice cream." And it's like, motherfucker, you just ate a whole meal. You just filled up a lot of food. You want ice cream as the last thing, and it would be like super late. But no, he's the type of guy who can really go for like a big bowl of ice cream at the end of the day. I'll be sure to let you know how it goes. Yeah, for sure, Leafy. Keep us updated if you can. But hopefully, your trip is safe and good, and hopefully you have a good. Because you're going for Thanksgiving stuff, right? Like that was the big reason to go over for family for Thanksgiving. So hopefully, that ends up really going well for you. I've legitimately eating pints of ice cream in like 30 minutes. The closest I've gotten to eating a lot of food when it comes to just like, because I'm trying to think like what is the most closest thing I've done where I've eaten a lot of food or dessert. I know my mom's homemade tamales. I'm sad to admit that I've eaten like maybe 15 of those. Like if there's a day where she makes a fuck ton and I'm really hungry, I can eat like so many of those that like I'm dead by the end of the day. I'm just like, I'm just gonna rest. I ate like 15 of those fuckers. I'm good. I don't need no more. Oh god. Hey, we talk about food in the stream. I want to get really hungry again, which honestly, it's kind of happening already because I did not eat much today. But a good dessert would be really good. I mean, we are getting close to Thanksgiving soon, you know, next week. And the big thing I love about Thanksgiving, you know, besides spending time with family, that's not, you know, that's probably the main thing for Thanksgiving, is spending time with families and friends and people you like. Food. I really love the food. I'm a fat ass. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait for it at all. I'm going to enjoy myself through that week. And be the little fat fuck that I am. In reality, we're all fat fucks when you think about it. We all crave things. It just depends what it is. For me, it's Thanksgiving. And Mexican food. I mean, literally not that long ago, Chad, I've literally had tamales, or not tamales, homemade tacos like yesterday, and I ate 4 of those fuckers, and then immediately was like, it's not enough, and made 4 more right after. And I was so full. I was just like, man, I love tacos. Homemade tacos are the best. Oh, that's just the plant. That's the real one over there. My dumbass didn't even realize that. I was like, wait, that's him, right? I'm like, oh no, the bubbles aren't coming from that one. Oh. Oh god. I can't wait until I get Kayamba too to help out with some stuff here and there. Because I forget I need to do some side activities to get Cha-Cha some new moves and like abilities for support stuff. But that's not until later. We won't get into that until a little later for sure. Oh god. Oh, that's not good. Oh god. God, the only problem with fighting this monster by myself is that it takes fucking forever because of the underwater combat kind of being a little janky at times. It's not too bad. It's just getting used to it again after like a few days of not playing. It's taking me a bit. But some monsters, I guess it's the same with like monsters on the land and the sea, is that some of the monsters, whether that be on land and sea, can just act a little different at times. And I know there are some that are just like outright horrible to fight. But some of them aren't too bad. Surprisingly enough, the Plesiev one underwater was actually not that bad, but that was in multiplayer, so I don't know how it's gonna go when I do a single player session of that. That's probably gonna suck. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Trust me, you're gonna want to die when you do solo. Yeah, it's soloing Plesiov is probably not gonna be a fun time. Dude, fuck Plesiov. He was such a stupid dickhead when I did his village quest. I know. I think that's the one thing we can all agree about, is that a lot of us don't like Plesiov. Plesiov fucking sucks. I hate Plesiov. That one piece of shit hitbox that I know is a joke in the community, but it really fucking sucks. And I for one, I'm gonna hate it when I get to fighting it myself, because in multiplayer it's not too bad. You know, your friends can distract it and you can just go for the main hits or whatever. But solo, it's like, no, you're on your own. The only buddies you got is Chacha Akayama, and they can't survive that many hits, so yeah, you're just kind of fucked. It's gonna be so much fun getting to that. Chacha, what are you dancing for? We're already done. Okay. Oh, actually, no. Okay. Well, that's actually kind of nice of you. Again, it's gonna be very interesting actually going through this whole story mode by myself, or village stuff, because I've never actually truly finished the story mode for this game. Same with Monster Hunter 4 U, but it's gonna be fun going through it and just seeing like what I've been missing, and actually doing the Sidious fight, you know, like solo, because I've done it in multiplayer, but I've never done the solo experience like leading up to it. So that's gonna be fascinating. For you would be so much fun because things are better. No, yeah, that is the one thing I will agree with, Cinnamon. It's I do feel like For You does a lot of things better, for sure. Plus, I'm kind of missing the aerial mechanic. 3 times in a row, he went to his resting area. I chased him, and then he immediately left the zone when I load in and goes back to land. Then I chase him, and he jumps back into the water. And goes, yeah, fucking Plesiov in this game can be so fucking annoying. I'm definitely not gonna enjoy it when I get to it, but we will see. We will see. Also, a lot of villager quests piling up. I need points though. Wait, can I? Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's something I will say, J-Dub, is that I feel like the AI in this game specifically can be a little janky at times, and I've noticed it for sure. It's not too bad, but there are moments, you know, where it's just like, okay, yeah, the AI is just being stupid. Oh yeah, we're gonna get recipes and stuff from the cats. Cool. Now we're in I think we should be in like next rank. Trust me, there's any same differences. All right. Yeah. Okay. We're slowly getting there. To the next tier quest. I think we're getting close to fighting Lagiacrus, right? Pretty soon. Let me see, because we're in Village 4. So we gotta do Dragon Lady. Okay, yeah, it is. Yeah, this is literally the quest that does that. Oh, we gotta fight another Gobel? Oh no, we already did that. Okay, so Rathian, Trial of the Sea Dragon. Okay. Oh no, the Trial of the Sea Dragon is to repel the Lagiacrus, and then the next one is to fight Lagiacrus, and then I think after that, we're slowly gonna get to high rank. What I want to know though is, when do we get to the when do we get to Sidious? Okay, there it is. Okay, no, that's not the one. When do we get to Sidious at this point? Me don't know. Me don't know. Man, there's a lot of village quests that I did not remember, honestly. Okay, but we know what we gotta do. We know what we gotta do now. So where is it? Is it not gonna show up? It's supposed to show up, right? For Village 4? Yeah, what the fuck? Why is it not showing up? Maybe it's one of those things where I have to do a bunch of quests for Village 4 to slowly unlock it. Yeah, okay, that's weird. It's not... There's supposed to be a quest that shows up on Village 4, but I guess it doesn't. Which is fine. I guess we can just hunt a Gobble for now, or a Langombi. Yeah. And I guess just get used to the tundra. Because we haven't done the tundra biome or map in the story mode, so let's try that out. Okay, plus this will give me a good time to actually like mine stuff. I've not done that in a bit. I want to bring hot drinks. Okay, so let me do that. Hot drinks? Which I do not have that many of. Well, actually, no, they're going to provide me with hot drinks, so I don't need to bring all of them. I just need like 2 of those things. I'm going to go check on the farm right now. Any news on items and stuff? Okay, a few mushrooms. I need to upgrade the farm when I get the chance. I definitely need to work on or start doing that soon. Because having 3 slots for the farm is much better than just having 1 at this point. But what do I need for that? You maxed that shit out a few days ago. Yeah, that's something I really need to work on doing for sure, is start maxing that out. Which one is it though? Which one is it? Funky pheromones. Okay, so I gotta get that, and I gotta get more points. Chacha's barbecue mask. Shroom gems, or no, germs, sorry. Shroom germs plus and big fin. A frog. You could just get a frog in this game? I kind of forgot about that. Okay, so there's some stuff I gotta work on for sure. Okay, the farm one I gotta get. Supersized dung. How do you get supersized dung? That's what I'm trying to remember. I don't even think that exists. I think that's just a made-up lie. Alright. Let's actually eat a meal for once, because I have not eaten a meal in a bit. And I am getting good food stats now. So, yeah, we'll fight a Langombi, and then we'll just see what else we need to do, because I know for sure it's gonna take us a while to get to the end game stuff, but if I could try getting to a Lagiacrus, like, by the end of the stream, that would be nice, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. I got all the stuff I need to start on the Ice Tundra, and I am gonna start grinding a bit. You know, getting a few items that I could go for. Because it would be nice to also start experimenting with other weapons now that I have time to myself. Because again, this will probably happen in the next stream too. I think I might be doing a stream most likely tomorrow, and I actually mean that. I actually mean the fact that I'm gonna do a stream on Wednesday for Monster Hunter, more solo session, and then Thursday we'll see if I do a multiplayer session or not. Again, I can always do solo. I do not mind doing solo stuff. But yeah, and then after that, I'll just see what else I'll plan on doing. I do want to see if I could do a collab stream soon, but you know, I'll get back to that soon whenever things work out for that. There might be a Peak collab happening very soon again, but you know, I love playing Peak with the Bug and Peeps and Shabam. It's always fun playing Peak with them. I gotta say though, it's been a bit since I played with Bug though, so I miss the dude. I miss Bug. It's gonna be fun if I ever get to play with him again or join him in something. But we shall see. We shall see. Oh, also Lagopi. I miss the man. Oh my god. I gotta say, I fucking... I know there's some people who don't like Lungombi, but I fucking love Lungombi. This was the monster that introduced me to the Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate demo. And man, I fucking hated him in that demo, but he's the big reason why I actually started liking the game. The man and his iconic catchphrase, "Don't die." That is true, that is true. I think he did say that at one point. I do remember that. You know, the funniest shit that I'm still laughing at, the first time I actually got to properly hang out with Bug in the peak session, was when he fell to his fucking death. I literally look back. I wish I clipped that moment. I mean, I guess I can. I could always just go back manually and just clip that myself, but that moment made me fucking laugh so hard, because I swear to God, I thought he was fine. I grabbed him, I put it up into the tree, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna turn around, and as soon as I turn around, he's gone. He's completely gone. Oh, hey, Bug. But like, fucking man, that moment where you fell off the tree right when I turned around made me fucking laugh so hard. And then rewatching it, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot that happened. I forgot you just upright disappeared and died. And I'm like, oh, fuck. No, I don't leave people to die. I'm just really bad at playing multiplayer games, I guess. Twas a funny moment. Twas a funny moment, though. Plus, I have actually made it to the peak with Shabam. Not Peeps though, because I tried saving Peeps and then she got stuck and then died. And then I told Chad, please, for the love of God, don't blame me on this. I tried. I actually did try saving her. But like Chad, like Chad can be at times, they just decided to just start blaming it on me, which is fine. I tried. Don't take it out on me. I tried. I really tried, and she just couldn't get up. And I'm like, I'm sorry, Peeps. But hey, who knows? Next time for sure. I think whenever I do a peak session again with them, I'm gonna try my best to get Peeps to the top, because I don't think Peeps has actually made it to peak. I think she may have. But I don't know during a stream or whatever, but I definitely want to see if I could get her to do that, just so she can actually get the achievement and actually win. Motherfucker, I caused Peeps to die because I wanted to talk about Monster. No, that's not on you, Cinnamon. That's on me. That's on me for actually, like, getting distracted when I should have just actually focused on playing the game. But, you know, I want to read chat. If something gets brought up or something I really like, then I gotta talk about it. It's like, oh fuck, we're talking about Monster Hunter now? Hell yeah. No, you can't be back here. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm going to beat the shit out of this Lungombi. Come on. Come on. Oh. You said whiff right when I fucking missed again. Oh, fuck. Alright then. Alright then. That was pretty funny. That was pretty fucking funny. I'm gonna kill you now. I know, I got back stabbed really bad. Oh, actually, no, you just reminded me, Cinnamon. Oh, man, I need to do that. You got back shot. I didn't. Okay, my bad. I didn't think about what I just said. You know, that happens a lot, actually. I've been noticing that happens a lot to me. I never pay attention to what I actually say. I just kind of say it, and I'm like, oh, whoops. Too much. Too much info? Alright. Oh my god. That ice. Oh my god, just stop fucking throwing the goddamn snowballs. No, the white stuff coming off me is snow, J-Dub. It's not anything else. It's not monster fluid, whatever that means. Oh, yeah, no. Why'd you have to remind me of that, Cinnamon? Yeah, it is. It's very unfortunate. I typed the words bag and IT or T at the end, and my dumbass read it, not realizing it kind of sounds close to another word, and not realizing it until like a little later. I was like, oh wait, I just fucking said it. Like said something very close to that. Fuck. You know what's funny about that actually, Cinnamon, is that I think I have that stream still saved, but a big reason why I haven't talked about that stream in a while is because I left the stream on when I left, and so it was on for another hour, and I swear to God, it's the funniest shit. I hope I still have the recording of it because I forgot to upload it, and I need to. But at the very end, after that hour of complete silence of nothing happening, because I left the stream on when I raided someone, and it was still going, you hear me yell out a word where I'm just yelling out like, I fucking love salad, and then that's when I realized, oh. Oh no, yeah, no, the bag tea part wasn't even the thing. It was the reason why I haven't posted that stream. It's actually the ending of it. Like I said, like I left it on for an hour afterwards and forgot. And the last thing you hear me say after like the very last minute of it where I cut it off, I literally just was eating salad and I was like, I fucking love this chicken salad. And then I was like, oh, I left the mic on. I left the stream on and I immediately turned it off. And I was so that was the moment that made me embarrassed, was accidentally like yelling out, I fucking love chicken salad, and then realizing, oh, the fucking camera's still on, like the mic's on and everything. It's like, whoops. God, it's just so fucking funny. That made me laugh so fucking hard. There are just some good moments that I intentionally like or unintentionally just do that I'm like, oh. All right. Okay, let's see what we eat. I don't even know what half of these skills do, honestly. I'm just gonna use this, fuck it. I won't lie though, I will say the one thing that I've been loving about streaming this year. Big Wojak with a I love chicken salad. Hey, I was really fucking enjoying that chicken salad. I don't know why that whole week I was just falling in love with chicken salad. I was like trying it with different dressings and making my own, and it was so good. Chicken salad's so fucking good, man. I finally found my love for honey mustard chicken salad, and oh my god, it's the best. It's so fucking good, especially with crunchy chicken or just like, you know, chicken tenders on it, sliced up and whatever. It's like, oh, it's so good. Plus, it helps too that I've been trying my best to be a little bit more healthier with what I eat. Cause me a little fat, just a little. But it'd be nice to actually cut back on some things and actually feel a bit better, which I have been, luckily. And I do feel a lot better for it too, honestly. I think the only other issue that I have at the moment is the problem with my sleep schedule. That is something I gotta fix, for sure. But we will see, we will see. Mayhaps by the end of this month, I'll actually get my sleep schedule fixed, and hopefully for sure, actually plan more streams out earlier in the day than later. Because usually I do streams later on in the day, just because I feel a bit more comfortable with it, but slowly I've been trying out early streams, and I kind of prefer doing those, you know? Plus, it would give me more time to hang out with other people, like Peeps, maybe Darkbug, you know, Jabam, those people too, like, you know. Actually have a decent fucking schedule and actually do stuff with them. Because I have a bad problem with my sleep schedule, honestly. Oh boy. Oh god. Hello, Mongon. I think me remember you. Oh yeah, no, I do remember you actually. Yeah, I rated you once. Yeah. How's it going, by the way? I am also playing Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate at the moment, but I am sucky at it. Oh boy. Hopefully this is just the quest I have to do right after, and then hopefully, yeah. It's been, 3 Ultimate's been doing, or been going well. I recently done a lot of multiplayer stream last week, and now I want to go back to focusing on the single player content, because I've kind of have not been doing it as much. I mean, for one, I barely unlocked Cha-Cha, like not too long ago. So I've been focusing on actually doing the single player content and actually beating it for the first time, because I'm also like a third fleet, you know, member, or like someone who started with Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Well, actually no, Monster Hunter tried, then 3 Ultimate. But I've never actually beaten the story for 3 Ultimate. So it's definitely something that I've been wanting to do as a thing, or as like a little stream series, is beat Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate story and beat the online mode. Yeah, the multiplayer is really fun. So I won't lie. I will say that was the one thing that I liked doing for sure. Was the multiplayer sessions were really fun. It did take away a bit of time for the single player stuff, but I don't care. Multiplayer is fun. Anytime I can play multiplayer on Monster Hunter, it's always gonna be a fun time. That's the main thing I care about this series the most. It's just playing and hunting with friends and just having the most dumbest moments ever. Where'd he go? Oh, this way. Yeah, multiplayer on Monster Hunter games, it's always the best. It's a big reason why I got into the games, though mostly that and because of my siblings. I was someone that was very fortunate enough to have 2 siblings who ended up playing this game with me, and man, we had a lot of fun. But also a lot of like moments where we hated this game because we're like, God, it's so fucking hard to get shit in this game, but it's so fun. And coming back to it now is it's honestly a bit of a nostalgia hit, honestly. It's really nice coming back to this. Because this was something that I planned to do as a stream anniversary, or not stream, well, I guess part of my stream anniversary thing, but also for 100 followers. This was the main goal I wanted to do for streaming, and I finally got to it, and yeah, it's been good. It's been a really great time coming back to this and just re-experiencing this game again. You know, there's a lot of nostalgia parts to this though, and there's a lot of small issues I have with it, but it's also just fun to just wind back and just go through this game. Next time we play multiplayer, watch me get 3 more gen. Yeah, honestly, your luck was really fucking good. I'm me jealous, me very jealous about your luck. Hopefully I can start getting some good luck drops here and there, and maybe get access to like more armors and weapons. Wait, where the fuck did Baroff go? Oh fuck, I lost track of it. I should really be using the paintballs, but I keep forgetting to use paintballs. That is fine. He can't go that far, honestly. Never forget the 5 plates in a single session. That is true. That did happen. No, if there's one person who's gotten that good fucking luck that really pisses me off to this day was literally my sister getting when she played Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate with me and my brother. My sister was so fucking lucky with plate drops that she would do that thing where, like, as soon as we get all those plate drops, she would just be like, all right, I'm good, I don't want to play anymore. And it's like, what the fuck? It's like, you're so lucky. Oh god. There's just some people who are just too lucky in Monster Hunter, and honestly, it really fucking sucks not being one of them, but one day the luck will happen. Unless I'm like cursed with the bad charm thing that apparently is in this game, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, I kind of forgot that's a rare chance that could happen in 3 years. The chance of one of us having the worst like charm table. Give me liberty, give me fire, give me 13th place in a day where I retire. Good words to live by, good words to live by. You're dead now. You're dead to me now. Die. Die. Alright, we're good. That wasn't too bad. Hopefully we can get the Raffian quest. I don't know why I haven't seen the Raffian quest popped up. Because that is the next main quest I gotta do, but I don't know, maybe it's just some quest I didn't see right or whatever. I will have to check on that in a bit. Because it's right after the Locky Repel. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so maybe I should check the list again. I mean, that's fine. This is just an optional quest we're doing at this moment, so that's completely fine. Like I said, we're just taking our time and slowly getting to like the single player mode, because again, it's going to take a while. It's an urgent, so okay. Yeah, apologies if if you're seeing the fact that like it's been a while since I've done the single player stuff in this game, so I don't remember the structure for some of the key quests and urgent quests. Because honestly, I've gotten used to the way they do it in the modern games, where they'll just outright tell you which quest is the key quest and the main stuff. But old school Monster Hunter mentality is just like, no, just figure it out. I'm gonna go stream now, but have a good stream. Yeah, you take care for sure. And I hope your stream goes well too, and you have fun. Oh god. Beat the shit out of this monster. Those two Palicos are just like, okay, whatever. They just don't care. I'm now farmer for story 1 parts. Or story for 4 parts. See, that's something that's going to be very interesting one of these days when I try out Monster Hunter Stories 1. Because like I said, I've only tried out Stories 2, but never Stories 1, and I don't know how that game's structured differently compared to 1. Probably like not that different maybe. But I do know there's like a few slight differences between Stories 1 and 2. So I definitely want to see that. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Yeah, that's what I've heard said of it. Like Stories 2 is, I guess, better structured and the mechanics are slightly better, but I do know there's some people who still prefer the first game a little more with specific mechanics, but we'll see. Like I'm gonna see for sure like what they mean by that. Because it would be nice to start in the order of Stories 1, then 2, and then go into 3, but I probably won't be going to 3 until like later. You know, I'm probably gonna get a copy of that game, but in like just wait to play it later on. Plus, it's a good fact that like the good thing about Monster Hunter games or just third-party games is that they tend to go on sale all the time. So whenever I get to Monster Hunter Stories 3, I'm like, okay, I'll just buy it on sale and just like play it whenever I get the chance. I am it's gonna suck mostly because of the fact of the fear of missing out, you know, or FOMO is like a constant thing that I know everybody goes through. And it's for me, it's especially with game series that I really want to play the new game. But I also have to remind myself that it's fine to miss out on small things. You know, I'm just gonna do me and I'm just gonna do my own things. No bullshit RNG. Ooh. Come here, Chris. Step a little closer. So, can you look at you? Yep, you're ready. So here's the word. The Lagiacrus has been sighted again in Mogus waters. You know what that means. But don't worry. I could tell you right now, you're up to the task. Heck, I bet you're tougher than he is. Now listen up, kid. The Lagiacrus has got the special organs on its back that it uses to conduct electricity. You gotta watch out for those. The more juice the bee scatters, the more brilliancy they shine. Actually, it's a lovely sight. I hear the glow sets so bright that sailors have mistaken it for lightning. Yep, you're ready for a giant electric Lagiacrus. Problem is, most of those sailors are 100% certified dead now. Oh my god. Because they didn't clean the heck out of there. See, once the organs have charged, the Lagiacrus releases all the electricity at once in a vicious, deadly attack. The prettier the sight, the more you've gotta beware. Kind of like my first girlfriend, come to think of it. Anyway, just tread carefully around that glow. Watch out there. I yelled it. Now you won't forget. If there's just some way to keep it from charging up juice, you might stand a fighting chance. Oh, did I say fighting chance? I meant a better chance. You'll be fine. The guild said it has agreed to make this quest official, so drop by the quest counter just as soon as you're ready. Alright, I guess this is it. Well, I think this is the repel quest, and then the next quest I think is going to be the actual quest. So I guess, yeah, I guess we're just gonna prep now for that quest. And it's not gonna be too hard because we literally just did this in the multiplayer session. So, yeah. Just like his first girlfriend, I want to know who he dated because they sound lovely for me. Okay, we got everything set up. Maybe some null berries actually. Because getting that lightning status effect is no bueno, no good. Pickaxe, bugnet. Okay, I think we're about set up. We'll just eat a proper meal. Do I have anything for like thunder resistance? Because I'll probably just get that. That'll be fun. Okay, anything else that I need? I got whetstones. I should probably drop off the bugnet and the pickaxe because I'm not going to use them. I've been carrying them for a bit and I haven't even used them yet for anything. Okay. Shouldn't be this fight shouldn't be too bad. What about you, Chacha? Can we get you anything before we start going to that quest? Can I talk to him actually? Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, I forgot he can get you items too. Okay, level increase. Ooh, paralysis attack. Okay, let's see what he got. Let's try paralysis attack. That actually does not sound that bad. Okay. So, I know I did the clown around, but what I'm about to tell you is no joke. Did that get your attention? Did it? I bet you're wondering what's up. Actually, I bet you're wondering if I'm even capable of mature conversations. Well, don't use elemental slash status attack. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. They lower damage a lot. Oh, did not know that. Let's find out. He's back, the Lagiacrus, the Lord of the Seas himself. Do you remember when you first saw one? Way back when you first started doing quests? That wild churning in your guts? Well, considering I've been your closest friend your whole hunting career, I think I could say with some authority, you are far and away a better hunter than the one that first ran for dear life from the Lagiacrus so long ago. You've matured into a truly skilled hunter. Now it's time for you to do what you came to do and save Mogo Village. Oh, and if killing it is too hard, then just driving it off will be fine. If you're scared enough, I'm sure it won't come back. Also, your fly is down. Made you look. Oh, Moga, sweetheart. Actually, yeah, let me change that out, actually. Yeah, what do the abilities do? I don't even know. Gains fire attack effects. Elemental sigil lowers attack. Oh. you can give him para. Winds and currents, defense boost. I'll just use attack boost. That's fine. Not fire, attack. We'll just go for it. I think we're ready. We're ready to fight Lagiacrus. There we go. It's not worth it because of how much it lowers that damage. True, but then again, this is just low rank Lagiacrus. We fought him so many times in the online, so it won't be too bad. But I'll keep that in mind for later fights. So the time of reckoning has come. It appears the terrifying Lagiacrus has emerged from the sea. It's been spotted as close as Area 5 on the map. As you know well, kid, the Lagiacrus is one bad beast. Now, I could have handled him easily when I was your age, sure. Anyhow, you come a long way, kid. Now is your big chance to shine. Oh, and I'm so jealous of you right now. Summon up all your strength and challenge the Lagiacrus. Make all of us proud. Said Shaja Koyama are short-lived. You want as much damage as you can get. Yeah, honestly, I don't mind the heals and paralysis stuff. That's usually what I tend to do for my partners, is let them handle the status or like anything like that, and then I'll worry about the main damage. But yeah, this is it. I mean, you know, this is not the end of the game because this is just Lagiacrus. You know, we'll find out about the actual big bad monster that we gotta fight in story, but this is the first step of it. Plus, I know I'm gonna love this cutscene. Oh my god. Well, there he is. Now it's time to fight Lagiacrus. Oh, hey, Bruna. Bruna and Susan, big fan. How's it going? Oh, boy. Alright, hopefully this fight's not going to be too bad, because we already fought Lagiacrus in online mode, so story's not going to be too terrible. We just got to repel him. That's all we got to do. I wonder if it's possible to actually kill Lagiacrus in this quest, but I don't think so. Oh god. Yeah, that's Laggy Baggy, Laggy's Baggy the Gooner who had the LS locked back in try. What does that even mean? Nah, Lagiacrus is fucking awesome though. It's getting to this moment in the story mode is so fucking amazing because it's like, holy shit, now I can actually fight it. And again, that's like most Monster Hunter games, just getting to the moment where you can fight the flagship and be like, hell yeah, now I can actually prove that I'm good. Just use a thing called one shot. Because I don't know, they fit in nicely with the story. Yeah, true. Oh, okay. Sorry, Sediment. I didn't read the first part of the comment, but yeah, the long. It's weird to remember that, like, yeah, the longsword, switch axe, and then like whatever else were like. It's weird that they were in the original game they were unlocked right after certain quests or conditions were met. It's very weird. Your character doesn't have enough aura to have that skill set. Yeah. I need to get a better armor for my character. Unless you're talking about my character Trifox. It's on screen. Either or. I need more aura. I need more badass aura. Yeah, it's doogie, but it works. It works for me. It's very basic, but you know, it was the easiest armor to get. Not enough aura to hunt Eladrin. Oh god, yeah, Eladrin is gonna be very interesting to fight. That is true. Base's armor is pretty alright. I do actually want to have more armor though. That's why I didn't mind going with Joggy and now Baroff. By the way, we're doing the Eladrin quest next time. Quest. At least give me time to prep up. I'm barely getting into the story stuff. I do need to see if I could get some good high rank armor right after, you know, like once we get back to the multiplayer stuff. Is I want to see if I could focus on getting high rank armor off stream, but yeah. So newbie hunter, when did you start? Oh no, yeah, this actually Brandon, this is actually like my, so Monster Hunter Tri was my first technically like Monster Hunter game, and that was like years ago when I tried it out, and I was someone who did not like it. And then I tried 3 Ultimate and realized 3 Ultimate was really fucking fun, and I ended up enjoying it a lot. Oh nice, I'm gonna follow you. Hell yeah. So yeah, I've been an old fan. I've been a third fleet member. No wait, no, I want to kill it. That's it? That's the end of the quest? Oh, okay. Alright. Well, that's it then. I thought we were gonna kill it. Okay, so this is just the repel quest then. Oh, that sucks. Alright. I guess we could just carve a still. Yeah, you missed out on the trial, to be honest. You missed out on all toxicity back when people took you serious on the weekdays. Yeah, I mean, I do, because I know for sure with Monster Hunter Tri, and I mentioned this a few times, I tried getting into that game, but I played on the Wii Remote settings, and I didn't have the Pro Controller for it, and I did not like playing that game with the Wii Remote. It felt weird. So I kind of just missed out on it while my older brother ended up playing most of the game, and I watched him play it too. But at that point, as I kept watching him play it more and more, I started slowly like realizing like, holy shit, this game has a lot of stuff to it. I kind of like it. You know, I kind of wish I gave it another chance. And when 3 Ultimate came out on 3DS, mostly the demo, I finally decided to give it a chance. Fell in love with it, and then ever since then, it's been history. You know, I bought the game on 3DS and then on the Wii U. Actually, matter of fact, that was the whole reason why I bought a Wii U. Was to just play Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate on the big screen. But it's been good. It's been good ever since. Back then, it was either you run the correct element or use your ass, or else your ass was kicked from the hub. Yeah, there used to be some people back then, in the old school days. And I guess still now in some places that still kind of have that mentality of kicking people out here and there. You didn't need a Pro Controller though, just use the regular controller instead of the Wii Sports Controller. And you'd be able to find a drive off the Lycaricus. Unfortunately, I was right this time. Maybe now the Village can finally enjoy some peace. You beat the rest up too. Save whatever strength you've got. The beast still lives, and that's a problem. Once its wounds heal, the Lycaricus will return. And then you'll have a serious battle on your hands. No more Mr. Nice Leviathan. No siree. It's gonna come at you full force. But that's still a ways off. You've got plenty of time to hone your skills, work on your Anyway, I can tell you're itching for finishing what you started. It really ain't that what counts. Oh, since you're still breeding, that sweetheart at the quest counter cooked up some new jobs for you. Have at them. Cool. I learned the Monster Hunter the hard way, and I saw the toxicity back in Image portable days on PSP. Yeah, there's certainly been, because it's weird too, because I remember hearing people now these days say that the new Monster Hunter games, like the modern Monster Hunter games, started this whole toxicity thing here and there. But to be honest, like you said, it's been there in the old games too. There was a few people I know I've met who were pretty shitty You know, I'm not gonna put it bluntly. They were very shit people and for being very toxic about this and that. Because at the end of the day, it's like it's just a game. Have fun with it, you know. Yeah, it's I understand being serious about specific hunts and wanting to actually take it seriously, but there are times where it's like just enjoy the fucking game. But yeah, honestly, I luckily have not been through much of that toxicity, which I'm very glad that I haven't seen much of the toxic side of the series, because there's been a lot of good stuff from it. There's been a lot of good people I met from it and all this other stuff. I first played Monster Hunter Generation Ultimate completely solo last year, and then good lord, the amount of monsters I've played since is a say. Yeah, honestly, I'm shocked about that, Cinnamon. That I guess was it just like your first experience? Was Generation just your first experience last year? Because honestly, for you being able to play all the games that fast is like really impressive. Every 4th gen game and every 3rd gen game, every 2nd gen game, one 1st gen game, every 5th gen game, and yeah, okay, yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, a good old quote line was, if you can't carry your own weight, go stay in the cab and let the pros do it. Yeah. No, I for sure agree with that. I think carrying people's weight is something that I remember not like doing in some of the old games. Luckily, I didn't meet a lot of people who did that, because I was able to actually carry my own weight in the old games, but man, there are just some people who abused that, especially in the recent games. I know someone who did that at Monster Hunter Rise a while back, who just joined me on quests so he could just beat the game and then never play it, and he didn't even do much of the work. He just let me do it, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, what the fuck, but whatever. It is what it is. Generation Ultimate was your first mainline? Man, honestly though, not a bad game to start on, even though Generation does have a lot, and I mean a lot of content, so I'm pretty sure that probably would have been like very like a lot to handle, honestly. Aren't you happy you beat the giant monster? Oh, you wish you killed it? You say the whole reason you're here is to stop the earthquakes for good? Yeesh, you are tenacious. I hope I never end up on your hate list. Okay, well, if you're going to be all hardcore about it, then so will I. Presenting a brand new monster hunting request. This time you're going after the queen of the land. Okay, so yeah, this is the one. This is Raffian. You want to know if there's any guild legend about this monster too? Nice try. Thanks to that earthquake, the guild's name is a hazardous region. It's hard to get info through the usual channels. And why do I sound so happy about that? Yeesh. I only finished Gen U recently, honestly. Gen U is so long, and to be honest, I think it falls off in G rank for the most part. Yeah, I will say Generations Ultimate, and don't get me wrong, it's a really good game. It's a really good game. It has a lot of fun content, and it's a good game to just sink into. I feel like it's a bit too much, and that's not actually like, that's not a bad thing per se, but it's a bit too much at the very end when you're just kind of like, oh, okay, just kind of getting through the process and just trying to get to the end of the G rank and everything else. But I also get why. Yeah, GU is the only monster game with 92 monsters, so I don't blame it. Yeah, I also get why it was like that too, because it's like, it's an anniversary game. It's not technically a mainline game. It's a anniversary spin-off game. So of course it's a game that's like, yeah, it is supposed to celebrate the series and what it's been up to this whole year, but also be a new game. And so it has a lot of good going for it. It is probably one of my favorite games in terms of like the amount of content, but it is like way too much content. Yeah, Frontiers is something I still need to go through, Cinnamon. That is one game I am very fascinated by and want to go through, but I know it's gonna be a lot. Like I love the idea of Frontiers, and it kind of being like, I guess in some ways it's like an early version of what Generation would do. Is like, it's interesting, but it's a lot of stuff to do. Brain Dead's ruined and made it their own game, not gonna lie. I honestly would not know much about it. I know I've tried it with my friend Jadup, and I forgot who else I tried it with, but we tried it before and it was pretty interesting, but I won't lie, getting to like the second part of low rank and stuff like that, man, they just require you to do so many quests just to get to high rank. What do I want to start copying? I guess I'll just start making more potions, because I know, yeah, I know. So yeah, I've seen a few videos about how bad it gets and like how many quests there is in Frontiers, and I want to do it for sure. It'd be very interesting. Also, yeah, Monster Under Our Lies also another one I want to try out, because I think that game looks interesting too. But getting that game to actually work one day, I feel like it's gonna take a while. I mean, that's the thing with all these Monster Hunter games, is that getting the online to work for a lot of them, it's gonna take a lot of effort. But in the end of the day, I'm willing to try a lot of these games. Private hosting for 20+ key quests. If you need a quick run to G rank, let me know. If I give out free carry straight from low rank to G rank. Oh, for Frontiers. If it's for Frontiers, I wouldn't mind. That's the game that because with some Monster Hunter games, I know how to get through most of them a bit myself, but Frontier is like, oh my god. Yeah, Frontiers is the one game that I'm like, yeah, this is not, I didn't play this one, so I have no experience here. Like, whoever's willing to help me get through that, just so I can actually experience it and enjoy it, I am completely fine with that, because man, it's a lot. But in a game, I wouldn't say I'm the greatest at carry. I'm sort of mid at best. Yeah. No, I'll say I'm like a similar skill set when it comes to some of these games. I'm decent. I'm not amazing, I will admit, but I could carry for sure on my own. I've done it before in the past games, and I got way better at it in Generations Ultimate and some of the Monster Hunter games. I think with the recent Monster Hunter games, I mostly mean like Wilds. I've kind of slowly been dropping off of it, mostly because I haven't had time to actually play it. Plus, I kind of like prefer the more of the classic styles, slightly more. I still like the modern style, and I still like what it does, but I am someone that likes. I like the middle of the series. I like starting from 3, going from 4 and Generations. I love those games, and hopefully one of these days I go back to the old games. Alright, let's see. Dragon Lady. Let's start with this quest. Rise Dookie. Rise is alright. I have not experienced the full game in a while though, so I can't really say my opinions on it. I did try the game out on Switch. Liked it for what it was, and then with the G-Rank expansion, I did like it a bit more, but there were small things I wasn't a big fan of, but it's an alright game. Because like, I still think there are good aspects to that game, but my only issues were like the small things. Like, I was not big into switch skills stuff, and I think it's because for me, I am not used to switching skills and abilities very often. I kind of just like having more of the bread and butter of, like, you know, old school style, but that's just me. You save yourself from pre-recordedness from not playing. I mean, yeah, but you know, to each their own. I have actually enjoyed it in some aspects, but it has been a while, and one of these days I do want to try revisiting it. and actually go through the whole game, because that's something I've been doing recently with especially with this game, with Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. This is my first time actually going back to the old games and actually streaming through the old games, and hopefully more and more, you know, the more I do these series, I'll start playing the next game and then the other next game, and we'll see how it goes. Won't lie though, the base game is a bit lacking for Monster Hunter Rise. You mean? Because I can agree with that. Because that was an issue with Monster Hunter Rise, if I remember right, was like it being made during COVID kind of really affected it with content, which really is very unfortunate. That's the one thing I will forgive Rise for, is like it is very unfortunate that the content was really cut from that. Though after that, I feel like there should have been a bit more there with event quests and stuff for Ice or for Sunbreak, but sadly there wasn't as much. That's the one thing that is unfortunate with Rise. Is I wish Rise would have have more event quests. I never did the story for Rise, to be honest. I went straight to multiplayer, and that's about it, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, no, that was the weird thing I sort of liked but didn't like about Monster Hunter Rise. I liked that the story in single player were like you could do either or and you can advance through the game, but it kind of ruined the game slightly because you could just not focus on the main story stuff and like the quests in the story mode and just do the multiplayer instead. And I guess there's still a bit of a story in some ways, but you kind of miss out on certain things here and there. You know, it was like I don't know. It was one of those things where it was interesting. It was an interesting idea and style that they were doing, but it kind of had issues with its execution because you can just avoid the story mode or the single player and just go to multiplayer. You know, which kind of made the single player stuff pointless because, like, yeah, you could just do that. Yeah, missing out on that is it's personal choice. I mean, I guess that's the whole point of it. It's just the freedom of choice. Like, yeah, you can just either do single player or you can do online, but I am someone that like it is, I think it's really weird just like having the content split up when the old school styles were like you could literally just play the single player story and then online had its own thing too. But Rise feels weird because it's like, well, you could just, I don't know, it's weird. Best game was Monster Hunter 1. I have still not tried Monster Hunter 1 to this day. I still need to. One of these days, though. One of these days I will try it. But, man. Though we gotta mention, like, which Monster Hunter 1, though? Like, the original? I'm talking about, like, PS2 Monster Hunter 1? Or are we talking about, like, the expansions? Or, like, the G-rank versions, because there is a slight difference. Yeah, PS2. Okay, yeah. See, that's something I do want to try. I know so many people say that Monster Hunter 1 and PS2 will probably be like one of those games that I won't enjoy, but it's like I gotta give it a try one day. You know, I can't just be like, no, I'm not gonna try it because everybody else says it's bad. It's like I gotta give it a try and see how it goes, because you never know. I could, you know, like it a lot, or I could just straight up really fucking hate it. But better to figure it out than just to be like, well, I don't know. I never tried it. That game is torture and I love it. Oh, for Monster Hunter does, yeah. And it actually has some substance, actual substance other than, yeah. Mayhaps, like I said, one of these days, I would love to see where this little Monster Hunter series goes and, like, actually give the first game a chance. I also like a Monster Hunter G that came with the Wii with the Azura Rathalos cover. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a version on the Wii, which I think also got an English patch, right? I forgot about that. Also, I won't lie, Cinnamon. I actually am someone that kind of does like Kushala. I don't know. I don't know where Kushala gets the hate from. I kind of actually enjoy Kushala a little bit. Telstra I don't mind. It's not my favorite as much, but Kushala I just like because it's just a big fucking silver dragon, and I really love that. Yeah, but the Wii was full Japanese, so he was fucked and had to watch YouTube. Yeah. There, I know Frontier. That happened with Frontier when I played like the earlier version of it before I got fully translated. Was trying to remember like, or just trying to figure out like what the fuck I'm supposed to do in that game. I really want that fucking tail. I don't know why. I want the tail really bad. The minute I don this greatsword, I really want to get the fucking tail. This is my only purpose in life. Yeah, I don't know. I was always someone that, like, when I first met Kushala, and I think it was I think maybe 4U had him. Yeah, I think, yeah, it was 4U. I think 4U is the one that had him in there, and I actually kind of enjoyed it. I was someone who was like, ooh, I like this monster. It's such a cool theme, and I loved everything about it. But then there's some people who didn't like him, and I was like, what do you mean? So I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like, I like it. Too bad you didn't get a copy of Monster Hunter 4. Yeah, I do. Yeah, okay. I do remember hearing that Monster Hunter 4 apparently had a few differences, but sadly we didn't get that game because only that was only in Japan, if I remember. I know Doublades were apparently really good in that version from what I was hearing from. They were like very broken. It is still weird though that we didn't get that game. Like, we got the Ultimate expansion instead. I don't know. It feels weird. Like, was Capcom just not interested in porting Monster Hunter 4, or were you just, I don't know, was it just the fact that they were like, yeah, we'll just do it for the expansion, it's fine. But hey, I guess the good thing is that now Monster Hunter is popular enough that they can actually start releasing all the games at the same time. The US only got the Ultimate version because we suck, to be honest. We need that G-Rig, baby. How doo-doo we are. Honestly, no, I could see that. It could just be that overall, like, just the US market, because it tends to just be that for Japanese games and US games. Like, sometimes the market for each of them could be just different. Like, you know, this was also during the time where Monster Hunter wasn't as popular over here in the US. Like, it was slow. It was there. It was slowly getting there. But there were issues, you know, like, it wasn't as popular here, and yeah. But I remember when I remember that, J-Dub. I do remember it took us a little longer to get specific games here and there. Technically, because like, I don't even think Monster Hunter wasn't the only game that did that too, because there was also other games and series that took forever to come out to the US, because back then a lot of Japanese games weren't as popular, or just were very niche to the fan base. Xenoblade technically was one of them too. But first Xenoblade Chronicles took forever to come out in the US, and I remember that because that was during the Wii era of like Monster Hunter 3 or Tri, and like, you know, other games coming out, and that was Xenoblade Chronicles was technically, I think, the last, or one of the last games to finally get released for the Wii, only because we bitched about it. A lot of fans bitched about the fact that it didn't come out over here, or wasn't coming out, and we finally got that. And I don't know, it's cool that now these days that's not much of an issue, you know. I mean, the good thing is that you can always just get a Japanese copy of a game that fans will translate for sure, but it's nice to see that some companies are now more open to releasing their games over here. Especially Japanese developers, because I love trying a lot of these Japanese style games. They're cool, they're really fun, but it's just a shame that we don't get them that often. But now we do though. Also, that cat just stole my fucking... I don't know why, I thought it said kitchen knife, but it's throwing knives. It's like, that fucking cat took my kitchen knife. What the fuck? But no, I am very glad that we now live in a bit of an era where a lot of people could just talk about these niche games or games that are like hidden gems, and finally they can get some representation. I mean, the Monster Hunter series is one of them. Now there are more Monster Hunter fans out there now than there was when I was originally playing 3 Ultimate, and you know, same with when people were playing the first game. There weren't that many fans for Monster Hunter over here in the US. Oh yeah, no, that's it's yeah, understandable. It is nice, though. I will say it is nice though that we do get a lot of Japanese games over here now, which is really cool because I like a lot of them. But yeah, back then the audience, or the US audience, didn't really recognize a lot of Japanese games well back then. And so a lot of titles, which is, it's sad to say, a lot of Japanese titles just went under the radar for many years. And it's nice now that they're getting recognized more. I mean, literally my friend Liquid, who's into like a lot of Japanese games and stuff like that, he is someone that like has really been getting into a lot of these old games that, you know, he's never got to try it because they were only Japanese exclusive, and he's been trying them on his own, and it's honestly made me interested in trying some old Japanese titles that never got, you know, shown off that much, or never got the attention it deserved. And so I don't know, it's fun just trying games like that, or just any old school games. I mean, technically I did that with the I do a little thing, Brenna, where I basically play like old PS1 games, and I did that with Japanese games actually. I found a bunch of old Japanese PS1 games and actually tried them out. I realized that, like, holy shit, there's like a good bunch of cool Japanese games that we never got to try out, and it's unfortunate that not a lot of people are aware of them. But it's always fun doing stuff like that, like just going out of my comfort to like find game series and stuff that I've never tried out before and actually experience them for the first time. MH went popular when World came around, and that's when all the new gens came along. Yeah, which honestly I like. I do like the fact that we the new gen exists and everything else. I will say though, as someone who's been a fan of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, I would love to see Capcom port these games. I know that's been said a lot online, but honestly, at this point, with new fans getting into the series from the recent games, and them not knowing that, hey, before World, you know, there was like a bunch of other games before this, it's kind of hard to get them introduced to these games because there's no way to actually play them without emulation. As someone like, even though it sometimes will kill my body every time we would fail a quest. But like that's something that I really want to see from this series, is like I want Capcom to like really remaster or port these games. Honestly, just port them. Don't even remaster them. Like maybe fix a few issues if there are any that were bad, and just port these games over, because I don't know, I feel like some new fans would really want to try out these games and actually experience them, because I've been having a fun time re-experiencing this game, but I won't lie, it's kind of a little annoying to try to get it set up because I have to emulate this game just to actually, you know, play the multiplayer and do other stuff. But you know what, I'm not going to complain that much about emulation, because I do love emulation. Whatever gets me a way to, like, you know, play these games again, I am fine with. Gogmaster. Oh man, I have no clue how that monster's gonna go down. I've never actually, you know, to be honest, I've never actually fought Gogmasius before. So it's gonna be interesting to fight him in Wilds, but I don't know. Oh yeah, that is true, Cinnamon. I don't know. Master Rank for Monster Hunter Wilds has me curious because I really want to know what they're gonna do for that. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see for sure how wild it is, because like, I won't lie, I like Wilds, but I do think it was a little weird when it started out and there wasn't as much content and it was taking a while. But I also understand too that when a new game releases, they want to at least fix the game and make it run better. But you know, I know people are still having troubles with the games to this day. It's very unfortunate. Wilds has performance issues, but sadly, I'm hoping they can fix that, but it's gonna take forever. I hope for Master Rank we fight a Fatalis with 3 heads and his attacks were fast as fuck. To the point that human eye cannot see the amount of content that more to try to be fucking real. Yeah. There we go. Trying to get busy, aren't we? The Lagarcus is here and the final showdown approaches. I still need to do a lot of this stuff. I mean, I'll do it soon. I'll probably do this stuff off stream, because I kind of just prefer doing this, like the farming items and stuff like that off stream. It much be better. But I don't know. I when it comes to Monster Hunter Wilds, I do like the game in general. I think my only issue is that it feels so. It's something I've been noticing with most of the recent Monster Hunter games. It's like it's so fast when you like start moving from one monster to the next monster to the next one, and it's like I get it. I like how kind of the new structure does that, but you kind of miss out on like actually fighting the previous monsters, because you know, old gen game you would take a while, and so it feels a little weird that it just goes like, yeah. I'm just tired of the constant negativity. Yeah. People say they wanted Tonfas and Magnispite to come from Frontiers in the main game. Yeah. I remember hearing about that. It'd be cool to see, but I can also understand that that would honestly take some work to port in, and plus with the amount of weapons we have already, I don't know. I think we're good with 14 weapons at this point. I think it's fine. Oh, okay. Wait, the heck's that? Oh, that's my alarm clock. Just 10 o'clock. It's not even 10:30 yet. I could probably go on for a little more. Ugh. Alright, I need to figure out what to do next. Are we already getting close to... Oh, there's the Gaiacrus. Okay, I guess we could just finish off the stream session by fighting the Gaiacrus, because that is the main thing we gotta do, and then after that, I guess I'm gonna work on getting to, Sidious? Right? City? Yeah, okay. So... Red Wing. Espina's cutting the Sunbreak. Honestly, yeah. I like the Espinas and Sunbreak a lot. That is the one thing I will say I loved about Sunbreak was Espinas in that game was really cool. It was nice finally being introduced to it for the first time since, you know, I never played Frontiers at that point. So I didn't know about Espinas, and I didn't know they were bringing him back. And oh my god, like what a cool monsters. It's really cool. And plus it has a Spanish name to it, which I really like. And it's cool that like at some point it's gonna be nice seeing more Frontier monsters, or at least Not all of them. It doesn't have to be every Frontier monster, but just a few of them. It'd be nice to see the ones that were the fan favorites of that game. Esminas and Brownias and Rise were cool, but later on they got their cheek destroyed one everyone learned their weak slow-mo. Yeah. I mean, but then again, isn't that mostly like how Monster is though? Once you understand the movements of the monsters and how to fight them, you know, the fights get a little easier and you start to realize how to exploit them a bit more. Also, I'm gonna take... Oh, I don't need much actually. No berries is what I need actually. Okay, I am gonna get some water though, because my throat is like, oh my god, my throat is feeling like hell right now. There we go. I suggest y'all do the same because it's been a bit. That feels really nice. What do you mean hydrate? I already hydrate. Oh, fine. I'll drink more. Get some ASMR action in here. That's good. Me like water. Me like water a lot. I say as a Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate player. I like water so fucking much. I like swimming in it. I like drinking it. I like fighting monsters in it. Alrighty then. I think we are good to go. That is still a monster I gotta fight, Cinnamon. And Rise. Man, one of these days I need to actually go through Rise and Portable Third and all the other Monster Hunter games, but I can't rush myself, you know. It's gonna take a while to get through those games, but when I get to those, they're gonna be really fun for sure. I'll go with this, whatever. That's good enough. Not an absolute nerd like me who played too much Monster Hunter. I won't lie, there was a time where I was like so big into playing it a lot. I mean, now these days I guess I still do play Monster Hunter, but not as much as I used to, which is a big reason why doing this little stream series, like I said, like it encouraged me to like actually try these games and get into a rhythm of playing it, you know, because that is the one thing I do like about streaming. You know, there's a big benefit to it. It's time to take on the vile monster that's been tormenting the village, the Lagiagris. Oh, this is so exciting. You're not alone in this, good hunter. Don't forget that everyone in the village considers you a part of the family. We believe in you. Defeat the Lagiagris and come back safe. And I got Cha-Cha with me. Oh yeah, we were just talking about the Rina, that the fact that like that game doesn't have G rank, which unfortunate. I get why, because they wanted to do G rank for 3 Ultimate, but it also would have been good for the PSP fans to also have their own G rank expansion, but it's unfortunate. Would have been cooler than I mean, honestly, in a real setting, it would have been nice if both of them could have had their 3U expansions, but it is unfortunate that only one game got the expansion and not the other one. And again, most of that could be to blame for PlayStation and Capcom not getting... I don't know. I forget the big reason, but I do know something about Capcom and PlayStation. It just didn't go through. The concept of the portable third G would make me just tell Try as a game to fuck off entirely. Very. Also, it's God, it's very unfortunate that I've named myself Try Hunter, and every time I hear Try, like Try's a horrible game, or Try, can you go fuck off? It gets funnier. Frontier was an exclusive gift for the PS Vita if you even have gotten it. Oh man. I wish I grew up playing the PSV or PSP and the PS Vita. I sadly did not. I was not a PlayStation nerd. I was a Nintendo nerd. The only time I got into PlayStation was PlayStation 4 actually, and same reason, Monster Hunter. Next mainline Monster Hunter game came out, and I got a PS4 for that. Or actually, no, I got a PS4 as a gift for my birthday. And then I got Monster Hunter World when it came out, and oh god, that was a fun time. That was a very fun time. I'm just gonna say fuck it, real flash bomb. Oh, it didn't even work. Fuck me. Alright, this is it, guys. This is the last things we'll do for today. I started on the PSP and Vita and Wii days, then just grew on from there, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, at least the good, honestly, if there's one thing I'm really happy about, it's still unfortunate that, like, Monster Hunter series did switch between the PlayStation audience and Nintendo. I am kind of glad that did happen, though, because if it didn't happen, I would have been introduced to Monster Hunter way later on, and I probably wouldn't have loved it as much. Like, I probably would still respect the series and be like, okay, cool, but, you know, it would have been one of those things where I probably wouldn't have tried much of it. Or at least it would have taken me a while to try all of it, but I am very glad that it at least did come out to the Wii, and I got to experience something from it. So that is very cool. It's really nice to just have played the series, which is funny too, because I literally was making a joke to my sister about still having the physical copy of Monster Hunter Tri on the Wii. I still have it in my room to this day, even if I didn't fully play that version, but you know, still nice. Also, it is still really unfortunate that because you're mentioning the PS Vita and PSP, it sucks that, like, it sucks that that console, or that portable console, sadly did not live on, because the PS Vita seemed really fucking cool. I really wanted to get one, but it sucks that, like, it died off before I could actually ever try it, and at that point I was like, well, I guess I'll just stick with the 3DS then. Which, to be honest, I love the 3DS a lot, but it also sucks that it kind of helped in killing the PS Vita. But you could say some of that is also part of Sony's, like, that is a bit of Sony's fault too, because they didn't do much, honestly, with it, from what I remember, or at least that's what I've known, is like they didn't do much with the Vita as much. They didn't really focus on it too much, which they really should have. I thought the thing was really kind of cool, but I guess not. I guess they didn't see it that way. I don't know, it's probably just one of those things where, like, PlayStation and even a company like Xbox are not used to, like, handheld consoles like that. Nintendo's more used to that because of, like, the Game Boy. I mean, look at how long the Game Boy has been. Like, when the Game Boy came out, it only got, like, one little upgrade, and that was about it. And that thing lasted for, like, years, and so it seems like Nintendo's just very used to that with their portable handhelds. And it sucks that Sony, you know, couldn't really attempt doing that more. I really would have loved to see their PS Vita keep going, you know. It would have been nice. It would have been nice to maybe try out some exclusive titles for that, but it's unfortunate. It, you know, sucks that it happened, and yeah. See you later. Yeah, yeah, you go charge your phone up. Honestly, I'm glad that you kept up for this long, because, like, after this, we're done. We're done for this session, and then tomorrow's session will just be more single player stuff, and I'll see how it goes. But honestly, getting back to the whole PlayStation stuff, like, I really do hope PlayStation pick up their act, because I sadly have gone away from PlayStation and Xbox and even Nintendo. Slightly. I still want to get a Switch too, and one of these days I will get that. But I am someone who's not interested in PlayStation and Xbox as much these days. I wish I was. It's funny too, because I actually do have an Xbox, what was it, Series X or whatever, and I have not actually played on this thing. The only thing I play on it is Monster Hunter Wilds, and that's about it. You know, I even have access to the Game Pass because of a cousin of mine lending it to me for free, and I still have not tried it. I don't even know what the benefit of Game Pass really is as much. I just know you get free games from it and online, and that's about it. And I still have not tried it at all. Like that was the big reason why I played on the Xbox. Was just to play Wilds, just a Monster Hunter game, and that's it. Nothing else. I honestly don't care what comes out or what's on that console or anything else. And honestly, if it gets to a point where the next Monster Hunter game comes out on something else, I probably would not even. I'll probably even get like, I don't know. I'll get whatever comes out next. Like whatever Monster Hunter come out on, whether that be Switch 2 or PS5. I think I'll eventually get it for sure because I love Monster Hunter a lot. I at least gotta try the new game, even if I don't get into them as much these days. I still gotta try them out and like enjoy them. Try out with friends, of course. Always fun trying out Monster Hunter games multiplayer and just enjoying it. Even if some of them do have their few issues here and there, it's still really fun just getting into the multiplayer stuff. Oh, welcome back. Yeah, very unfortunate the ads cut you off. But it is what it is, sadly. Nothing I could really do to control that. Oh boy. Also, I think we're getting like not too. I don't think it's gonna be too long till I finish this fight. Because honestly, this was the goal of tonight's stream, was just to get to Lagai or Chris fight in the story, and then probably after that pick up. See where that turned down the ads to the max as possible, so they don't even work, to be honest. Yeah, I've tried doing that. I've tried turning them down as much as I can. It doesn't even fucking work. And it's because if you turn it down too much, and I could talk about this because I've done it before. Like if you turn it down too much, it will actually play the ads more in the beginning, and I've heard people say you lose viewers because of that. So I try my best to like manage it in a way to not be too annoying, but then again, Twitch will do what Twitch does, and I can't really do much about that. It does help me out though. I do get slight pay from it, but yeah. Only a couple streamers that had it working for them, but others just don't work, which sucks. Yeah, I think the big reason why it doesn't work for me is just maybe because I just barely got affiliated this year. Or not this year, it was like in the middle of the year, but like I barely got the affiliate, and I guess I'm not a big enough channel to have that option, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. The good thing though is I do have a VOD channel just in case, like anytime there's streams and stuff like that. You got affiliate? Yeah. Oh god. Oh my god, I'm fucking dying right now. Oh god, oh god. I thought you was just some super small streamer. I could avoid low ads. No, I got affiliated, and I just thought about using it because, you know, maybe, I don't know. I got new into the whole affiliate thing, and so far it's not too bad, but there are little problems I do have with it that I sadly do not like about it, but it is what it is. I just try to get used to it and try my best to like find things. I think affiliate somewhat affects the ads to make it worse. Yeah, I think it does too. It's weird too, because like I remember some people mentioning me like, oh, you should get affiliate or whatever, and I ended up getting it and realized like, I don't know if I'm big into it as much. But you know, luckily with some things here and there, I do try my best to like, if people miss out on like streams or whatever due to ad stuff or just them not being able to watch it, I do try my best to actually upload all my VODs to my second channel or my stream channel. So I guess there's the benefit of that. You know, if you miss anything, I always try to have the content available, because you know, sometimes some people can't watch the full stream because of stuff like that, you know. So I try to do that. Even ad, yeah. Okay, I used to do that for Twitch stuff, and yeah, they fixed it now. I don't do it as much these days because I do like trying to support some fellow streamers here and there, so I will turn it off. But yeah, they just broke it. It doesn't work anymore. Sometimes I got annoyed at times from it, but if it's like fellow streamers that I know can use the benefit of it, I don't mind turning it off for them. But for like the big streamers or whatever, it's like, no, they're already making a lot of money. It's fine. they already make enough. They make more than anyone else. So, you know, I don't mind at least turning it on a little bit. But it's very unfortunate that it doesn't really work anymore as much. Which, oh man, that is something that I'm slightly getting annoyed of with internet these days. Is like the fact that ad blocker is slowly like, it just doesn't work as much now these days, especially on YouTube. My ad blocker has been acting really weird, and I can't really fix it because it seems like every time YouTube updates their stuff, I immediately have to get it fixed. How long do I plan to stream? After this quest, I'll probably be done, because I only try to go for 3 hours or so. Because I think I started like at 7, and then yeah, I finished it. But though it depends. Like if I'm really having a good time in a stream, I don't mind going a little longer. But yeah, I think after this, I'm probably gonna be calling it for tonight, and then tomorrow I'll probably be streaming because this is the week that I'll stream a lot of Monster Hunter, or at least enough Monster Hunter before I take a break for Thanksgiving. Because I've been going at it for a while with stream stuff. I think since I got back from since I got back to streaming in July, I've been going on for a long time now. A few weeks I've had sick days, but yeah, I've been going for a bit, and 3U was something I've been wanting to do for something for the last month of this, or the last part of this month. I wanted to play Monster Hunter 3U a lot and make it a new series that I'll play through next year, because it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a long while to go through this game. No, yeah, honestly, yeah, I forgot about Thanksgiving too. My tough ass was gonna make stream plans for next week, and then I realized, wait, Thanksgiving's next week. Ah, fuck, I got family things I gotta do. Which is a shame. I mean, I don't know. I love hanging out with my family, but like Monster Hunter, I kinda want to play more Monster Hunter. My family doesn't do it anymore because we all move apart, so we barely see. Ah, that is unfortunate. I mean, yeah, it's a part of life, that it happens, but I'm glad I haven't had that happen as much. I do know I don't celebrate Thanksgiving with my my big family anymore, from you know, from where I'm from, like my cousins and my uncles and stuff. I don't celebrate with them anymore because of, you know, personal reasons and them not being good people. So I only celebrated with my close family, you know, like my mom, my dad, my siblings, maybe a few family, and then a couple friends, which is still something, you know. In the end of the day, Thanksgiving is all about just, you know, spending time with the people you like, your loved ones, your family. And it doesn't even have to be your family. It could be someone else's family, or it could just be friends, you know. I think it could just be any of those things. I mean, in the end of the day too, it's just a holiday, you know. If you're not into celebrating it, you don't have to celebrate it. I know there's some people who don't celebrate Christmas and other holidays, and it's completely fine. Plus, to be honest, it is sad to see that a lot of people don't really celebrate Thanksgiving a lot. They kind of just skip the Black Friday for the deal stuff. The Black Friday is now just a thing that's been dying off ever since online deals and COVID. Like, COVID really fucked a lot of things up during that time. And plus, I guess a bit of Christmas. It seems like a lot of people don't celebrate Christmas for the family aspects. It's always for the presents, which, I mean, I guess. But I'm someone that likes celebrating for the family aspects. And sometimes the presents. It just depends, really. Then again, I can't complain as much because my birthday is celebrated in December. So technically I have like an early Christmas happening, and then it goes into Christmas right after. But yeah, that was nice. We finally got Lagiacrus out of here, and you know, it was the big bad that we had to kill, or at least what we expected. Well, that one Laggy went quick. I know, right? It just kind of ended. It's like, oh, well, that's it. There goes Laggy. I mean, I guess that's the good thing about me doing the online stuff with Cinnamon and Jade Up was that, and my friend Liquid too, is that I got some early gear here and there. Oh no, another earthquake. What could ever that mean? I was hoping you would fail a few times, but never mind. Nah. Me good. Me actually good at video games. Sometimes. It's low. Yeah, it is lowering too. There's one called okay, wait. No, you're just selling stuff. Okay. Alright, this is probably where we're gonna end it at, but I'm gonna talk to the village chief. Everybody calm down, get a hold of yourself. Be honest with me, kid. When you were hunting the Lagiacrus, did it escape? Are you sure you finished the job? You say you took it out? Alright, I believe ya. But then, what in the place is causing these earthquakes? Guess I can't blame it on that Lagiacrus, can I? The last quake was severe, to say at least. Another unlike that, and we might wind up sleeping with the fishes. Well, I, for one, won't sit here and wait to be put in my watery grave. It's never too late till it is, which it's not. You stand by, kid. We may need your hunter skills when the time comes, but which it hasn't. But it might. So there. All right. They're like, well, you did enough, but you didn't do the main thing. Not a heartfelt from Monster Hunter Wilds. Oh yeah, I do remember that. What about what? Another earthquake? But how could? I mean, wasn't it? Didn't you take out Lagiacrus? This is. Okay, let's calm down. Inhale, exhale. Okay, I'm okay now. Not worrying about it. Thanks to you, my heart rate is back in normal human ranges. So let's talk about shop. Since you wowed the guild again, they've been giving you clearance for new hunting grounds. This one's ought to get you fired up. The volcano. Thing is, it got some new unrelated bad news too. Listen close, okay? But the other day, the guild issued an evacuation order from the entire village, and that includes you and me. Can you believe it? Right now, we have some leeway, but if I tell them about the last earthquake, they'll stop giving out quests for sure. I want everybody to be safe, but isn't evacuating the same as condemning the village? Shouldn't we at least find out what's causing the quakes? I'm feeling all conflicted, or maybe I'm just hungry. All right then. So I guess at this point we're, yeah, this is, I guess this is, we're getting close to like the second part of the story, where, you know, Lagiacrus wasn't the main monster that was causing the earthquakes. You know, no shit. it's never the main flagship. You know, that's gonna be Sidious that we get to, but that will be for next time. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to get to Sidious, but at least I got through the Lagiacrus part for sure though. And I don't know, it was fun. It was fun coming back to doing to a solo session right after doing a lot of co-op sessions. All right, that being said though, I had a very fun time tonight, and I had a very fun time with the conversation and all, but I should probably get heading out soon. But let me find someone to raid actually. I wonder if I wonder who's streaming right now that I could raid. Okay, let's see. Is anyone playing Monster Hunter at the moment? I guess not. Okay, I don't see that many people playing or Monster Hunter. I don't know why I said Sonic. Did I say Sonic? I'm stupid. Yeah, not that anyone I know of. So okay, that's unfortunate. I guess I could follow whoever I follow at the moment. You know what, fuck it. I mentioned Sonic. I'm just gonna raid Gnarly, because fuck it. They rated me last time or last stream last week, so why not? Let's go give them some love. And yeah, I'll see you all. So most likely tomorrow. Yeah, I think the idea is to have a stream up and ready for tomorrow and do another solo session, and then probably do one more session Thursday and maybe a co-op one. I don't know. I honestly don't know if I want to do a co-op session Thursday or a solo. It's up to the people in the Discord community or my Discord community if they're up for it or not. But we'll see. We'll see. And then after that, I think I might have one more stream for next month or next week, and that's it. I'll be taking a break because me need break. Me been streaming too much. Brain hurt. Brain hurty. All right. You all take care for sure. I'm gonna start the raid now, and yeah. Have a good night, a good day. You know, all that stuff. And yeah, take care. And till the next session. Bye bye.